Okay. Okay. Wait, how did we get here? I don't remember. Oh wait, no, I think we. Never mind. I see where we came from. The destroyer, the hungering destroyer, or whatever the fuck his name is.
I can't wait to one-shot this last boss.
There's a lot of trash on the way.
Is there?
Haven't we already done this?
Kill me. Fucking kill me.
It gets funnier every time.
Wait, I swear we cleared this trash.
Oh wow, Dalton, you have a second mage now. To
Wait, am I in the
big-
party? Oh, I should reload. It's not
What?
showing up for the raid.
Raid
Icons.
frames?
Yeah, they're not showing up. Okay, Pog. What were you saying about another mage?
I'm just saying you're not the only one now. You got competition.
What do you mean?
We have
Competition?
This.
Sorry, let me go to the Mythic Plus logs. What's it? Raider.io.
Check the logs.
Great flex.
Murlocs are good. Okay, Bleeding Hollow.
10 Raider IO score.
Let's go to spec ranks. Realm.
Check the logs.
Number 13 on the realm, boys.
Weren't you
Don't
10
do
before?
that.
I was ninth, and then I went to.
Yeah,
Sleep.
so he's the only thing you've just gone down. Viz has only gone up.
Well, I mean that's debatable.
So we better see some
Debated
numbers today, Dalton.
Oh, you're seeing some numbers. As long as Jeremy doesn't take the top spot, I'll be on the top spot.
I don't know,
Although-
bro. I feel like
most
it's
of
in
the-
melee in the top 3.
Although most
I mean,
of
all these fights are
yeah,
fucking
they're melee.
melee.
favorites.
Yeah, this is a melee raid, yeah.
Heavily.
One might
melee
even
favorites.
venture to say it's a melee expansion.
It's a melee game, really. The whole game. Yeah.
Honestly,
Summoners.
the way rogues are right now, pallies.
Yeah.
Who else? Warriors are.
Oh yeah, Pallies are holding on the number 24 spot in DPS shirts.
Yeah, let me
Yeah,
just go
it's
solo a Mythic
disgusting.
0 with no weapon.
Yeah.
And a shield.
Okay.
Important distinction. And I'm proud your shield is your weapon. So.
I'm already here.
Wait, where
Stop
is
summoning
Landon?
me.
He's here?
Oh, you got. Oh, I thought I was summoning you guys to the boss. You want to come to the boss?
Oh.
Yeah. Too late. Not doing it again.
Joey.
Yeah.
Are we one-shotting the last boss?
Oh, that sounds
I think
good.
we already did this.
I don't hear like a small voice. I think I heard something.
No, I don't hear anything. Do you mind if my Voidwalker tanks some of the fights?
I don't think I
Not all of them.
He's been reading about him.
Oh, Hexen, by the way, you should be good to go. You should be good to go Shadow tonight.
Okay. Are you sure?
We have 2 healers.
Yes. Austin should be coming.
All I'm saying is, I'm looking to go pretty PogChamp today. I don't know about you guys.
Pretty pog.
I wasn't
Nah.
thinking that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna play like shit probably. Not like that.
So you're just gonna play like normal?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm hoping to 0 parse, man.
I'm trying to bring my parse down. It's too high. People expect too much from me. Why is Landon dying? Isn't he in the raid?
Yeah, I
What's he
summoned him
dying
and he
to?
said no to it, so
He's walking through the huntsman room right now. Oh no. Yeah, that was the
just
if
fault.
only he
Follow.
listened.
It's not partly.
It helps if you listen.
Are we doing the dance after this?
No.
Who's after this?
Caliphas. And then the
After us.
dance.
Oh yeah, I forgot we skipped Galthos.
Yo, Kalthos is gonna be interesting.
I want
Yeah,
that
it'll be a lot
trinket.
of fun, to be honest.
I want everything. I'm so greedy. If I don't
Someone
get a
help me
drop-
summon Landon.
No. I already
he's
tried
gotta
to summon
run.
him.
He's
I already
gotta
tried to
run.
summon him. No.
Yes!
So that's
Oh
no.
my
Click
gosh.
it. Wow.
Wow,
tried-
right when
I
the
summoned
closet
him.
went away.
I summoned him, and he said, "Why are you summoning me? I'm already in the dungeon."
Yeah, I remember
Raid.
that.
So why are we summoning him again? He's already here.
Sorry. That's a good point.
Are Jake, Bag, and Tay not making it tonight?
I don't know. Jake said he probably might come, but so far nothing. So
I think they've just
Hi.
been spamming Mythic Boss Dungeons.
yeah, they have for sure. That's what it seems like.
If you're not spamming Mythic Pluses, what are you doing with your time?
Raiding.
I mean,
Not
well,
playing WoW.
Feels like I'm raiding once a week.
Hey, chill out. We rated
I thought we rated twice this week.
Technically,
Three
it's
times.
3, and technically this is the 3rd time in a week.
Dalton, I got
We're looking for an all-time high in boss kills for one night.
Oh, we got
Three.
it. We got it.
Yeah, 3. Listen, I'm not asking for much here.
Luckily, I think most of us were here.
I'll go
That's
over
it,
this
we-
one again, but
we
yeah,
did it.
this
Yeah, we did it the
one,
one time.
Yeah, we did the fake pull.
Fake poll.
Yeah, what the hell? I put everything I had into
mean-
Yeah,
that.
what?
Oh, really?
We're doing fake polls.
Wait, you guys weren't trying?
That was the
Like-
sweatiest I was all night.
Hey, Trent, can I get protection aura?
No.
Protection aura?
What? Devotion aura.
Devo's on.
Protection. Okay, I'm going
You
to.
gotta be in range.
I'm gonna tank this pack. Okay.
I get kill aura. Thanks.
Alright, everyone just leave him there.
No. Let's see how much beeps
Let
he
me
does.
put protect aura on you.
Don't pull him back here.
See how I didn't die? I already tanked more than you, Trent. Look at that.
Oh, is that a challenge?
Watch.
We ready, boys?
Yo, Schwack, I'm begging you, please misdirect to Murlocs right now.
That would be hilarious.
Okay, but I'm gonna pull the trash unless we want to wait longer. It's up to you guys.
We
mean,
gotta summon 2 people back. 2 people
Okay,
are here.
here.
I'm pretty sure the crazed workers are like hella easy. For the bigger guys, it's different, but
No.
So what am I gonna get off this?
Mantooth said he wants to come.
Oh, I'm about to get a weapon bead thing, anima bead. Or offhand.
Enema
oh,
bead?
Yeah, I'm about to get an offhand from this. I swear to God, if I get a ring, I'm gonna kill myself.
I'll take the ring.
I mean, I'll give it to you.
This next boss isn't dropping offhand.
Jester.
Are we good for trash?
We can kill the trash, yeah.
Clearing trash. Any trash clears?
nah, don't do that. Sorry.
Holy pool! What the hell?
These guys are just crazy animal workers. Oh my gosh, we're crazy animal workers if you really think about it.
We really are. We're
That's
slaving for anima.
I sure am.
Yeah, another summon coming in.
Joey, Mantooth just sent you a
I'm
photo.
sure we didn't even get top 5.
Alright,
That's
perfect.
embarrassing. I got a pouch of shinies. Ooh, wait, this is actually... Why is it worth so much?
Does it give you rubies?
No, it gave me...
Alright, I feel bad now because I've lied to you, but Hexen, you want to go holy?
You baited me.
I know.
We're so sorry, bro.
Debated. Hey, if Joey gets a item drop, he has to give it to you now.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's how
Whoa,
it says.
whoa,
But it's
whoa.
in the-
I even
it's in the
swapped my
server
conduit
rules.
twice. I got switched a 3rd time.
Oh no.
So we'll summon you back.
Feels bad, man.
It's okay.
Wait, oh god, it's gonna take a while to swap it.
Jump.
Do you need a portal somewhere? Send you to Orbos or something.
Yeah, guys. I mean, it's
Maldraxxus?
even in the roles channel on Discord. It's kind of
Best
gotta
I
do it now.
can best I can do is Orbos.
Yeah, thank you, Joey.
That's fine.
For the future, Joey, do you want me to try to find another healer in the realm? Or something? for like more
No,
numbers?
we're fine for now.
Thank you.
Why did I click that? Summon me back.
This guy. Oh fuck!
Oh,
I hate alt tab.
Jesus.
I
Joey.
fucking clicked back on the screen and I clicked on the portal.
Everyone's trolling. Oh, thank you for the cookies, Andy.
No problem.
Where's our boy Austin, bro?
I can
Probably playing
call him.
Cyberpunk.
Get that man in here.
Call him. Put him on speaker.
I mean, you could.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Austin.
Please leave your message.
Oh,
This motherfucker.
he ignored it. He
Did
ignored
he
it,
decline your
bro.
call?
He declined it.
Oh,
You
no.
hate to see it.
It's not a good sign.
Dang.
Oh, he just responded to me in Discord.
Okay.
Yeah. That man's probably like, damn, yo, get off my ass.
Probably.
Okay, I'm gonna be right back quick.
hates when I call.
You guys have assists, so you can invite him when he gets on. Just summon him up.
See, he signed
I got
up.
him.
The
I
man
got
signed
him.
up and not as late or anything, but as on time. So
Damn.
I think you should penalize him for that.
I invited him just now. We can summon when he gets in.
Wait, so am I healing?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Hero.
Just want to make sure.
17.
I mean, we could probably use a fourth healer, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
fourth
we
healer would
have
be
four.
nice.
Hey, make
Yeah,
it 5, maybe 6.
We have
7, why not?
Yeah.
12.
9?
Fuck it.
Let's do
9.
no DPS, only tanks and healers.
Why do we even need tanks?
Yeah,
Good
full
point.
healer.
True.
Just
True.
everyone
just
just
go to
everyone go
Windwalker
disc
real
freeze.
Everyone. Yeah,
Yeah,
true.
everyone.
We'll never die.
I'll go get my diamond flask set, then I'll be a healer.
Do it.
Oh.
Jake, I see no more changes to the MOG. Or am I missing something?
Oh
Or
my
is it the
god.
same?
Yeah, what's going on, Jake?
No, my mog is
Literally
is what it
classic.
It's
is.
the same, right? It's pretty good. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
It's just-
liking it.
Permabyss mod.
I
Mod.
mean,
I need
but
my
it's-
gauntlets. I need the gauntlets of
That's
annihilation.
true. That's true.
They haven't dropped yet, so I'm still using flame guard gauntlets.
Pretty good. I mean, Flame Guard or PoG. Flame Guard are really good.
Yeah, I mean, not as good as annihilation.
Well, I know, but, you know, I'm just saying. Also, yeah, I was thinking, I don't know, would you ever consider putting axes on for that MOG? I don't know,
Yeah.
just the-
If I got
like,
one-handers,
Get the orc,
if I went
axes.
single-minded fury, I'd probably use like Crawl Shuruk and Doom's Edge.
oh, for sure.
Pile 'em
yeah.
on. If you got him.
But I'm using two-handers.
Oh.
Yo, they look sick.
Yeah. I don't think anyone else has one right now.
Oh, we gotta get the entire raid to get him.
I know, I
Wait,
need
the
it.
owl?
Just imagine.
I want to know how high they stack.
And
Like, look at this.
they stack
man.
very
What?
high.
They do?
Yeah, they can stack
Lit.
real high.
Dude, we gotta
Oh,
do it.
please. I beg of
We
all
should
of
do
you,
this as a
please go
guild
get
event
this.
one night.
Do we have locker up?
Yeah.
What's up?
Acrobatic.
What's up, Joy?
We have the locker up.
No, it's gone. We need a new locker. Thank
How do you know if it's an acrobatic owl boy?
It's a toy you pick up from a chest or something?
Yeah, it's Sebastian chest.
Oh, okay. So it's not like my Stewart?
Nah, yeah, they're different.
You can
Oh,
have
okay.
2 stewards with this toy, technically.
Yep.
Oh shit.
I know, dude, I know.
That's hype.
Be dual wielding.
Dual wield stewards. Dude, Jake, imagine if your transmog was just you holding stewards instead of.
Fuck.
laser pointer and they'll chase after it.
Oh yeah, I can use the laser pointer. Let me get my cat out.
Alright, if you want to pull the 2 ads on the left, and then we can do the 2 on the right, and then we can buy.
I'm down to
Trent,
pull the
we
boss,
can,
too.
okay. We can,
I'll
do
take
the
drag.
taunt swap.
Right. These guys share the mechanics with the boss, so I think you guys have to taunt swap, and then watch out for files around the map.
We're doing 2, right?
And 2 stacks, yep. Just taunt when you need to, and I'll grab you all.
There's a vial way back. Nice catch. Switching now. There's a really, oh my gosh, that's so fun.
We got some PoV catchers in here, dude. Chris, that catch you had the other night was amazing.
Yeah, I'm angling my camera. I want to go for another.
It was so sick, dude. Alright, swap.
Yeah.
So in the future, we won't need to call that out. We'll just, when one of us has 2, we'll just taunt. Or I should be able to see it actually, maybe on your frame.
I'm gonna say you as my focus, and then if I ever see you at 2 and I'm absent-minded, I'll just do it.
For the next 2, you're gonna get the linking orbs, so if you get those, just walk to the orbs.
Yo!
Nice, swag.
Wow.
Nice.
Wow. Hoggers. You gonna keep it?
You should check the price before you keep it, because it's
Yeah,
probably
honestly.
worth a very pretty penny.
It says
Those
half a
are
million.
the stats I want, though.
Oh my gosh.
When I did mine, when I got
Yeah,
mine
it's probably
earlier,
really good, yeah.
mine was just under 200k.
Yeah.
Oh,
sure,
dang.
it might be
Yeah.
worth-
Yeah, there's
Pretend it's
literally.
BOP, man.
Yeah, I would just double check. But that's awesome. Wow.
Yeah, I am gonna double check, but those are exactly the
Okay, ready?
stats I want.
If you look in Group Finder, there's
Yeah,
literally
let's go.
groups for farming the BOEs now, like all the time.
Yeah, I don't blame him. I thought about doing it. I might actually.
You won't.
Probably not, but I might.
But I might.
It doesn't sound fun.
You just run dungeons.
It's not the same level though. For like
So,
7.
I don't think BOE's drop in Mythic Plus either.
Oh, true, yeah, because there's no mob loot.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense. They're dropping zeros, but yeah, if there's no mob loot. I guess.
Do we have lines for the orbs? Or?
Should come up in a second.
Yeah, your lines are far back.
Yeah,
Oh, this is the guy.
So this is the ad that spawns on Heroic and above. The one that I thought we had the other night. It'll chain cast Condemned too. You just have to kick it.
I'm pretty sure that's one with normal.
That one doesn't spawn.
It's slightly different.
It spawns on +10.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, my man.
Alright, if you want to throw down the cauldron in the back end.
Feels good, man. Yes, 2. Easy clap.
Nice, I got 4.
Jesus.
That was just
Mad
popping.
lag.
6.
Everyone should be able to get 2 pretty much. Almost.
There should be 1 or maybe 2 people who can't get 2.
Yeah.
But remember, you can get one,
Dang.
drink it, and grab a second one if you haven't done.
Somebody doesn't get 1 at all, let me know.
But yeah, this
Make sure you
cauldron
guys-
should deplete.
Yeah, so if somebody's not grabbing 1, make sure you grab it.
Trolls. I'll grab another, I don't mind.
I'll make a macro to consume it and delete the aura and just keep spamming it.
Oh my god.
Okay.
This
Alright, there
troll.
we go.
Make sure you get your food
Alright.
buff too in the back, guys.
Yummy.
I'm schooled.
Okay,
This piece looks awesome.
so I'm going to explain this again since our other poll was kind of scuffed. And we have more people this time. So this whole encounter is really only these 4 anima canisters. They'll start at 0%, and you'll see it on the right side of your screen on the Blizz frames. They'll go up to 100% throughout the fight. They start with a base ability that they give. It's not really giving her, it's just an ability that happens in the fight. And then every 33%, they'll gain an extra ability. and at 100%, it just does raid-wide damage to everyone. We can drain the canisters, and while draining, it'll do a raid-wide that isn't as bad as the 100%. So we're going to be draining periodically so that we don't get any of the extra abilities when we don't have to. The other thing she does is that she'll focus these, so it'll go left to right, so star, diamond, circle, square. When it's focused, you can't drain it, it's just going to go to 100%. And the way we break that is by doing 25% of our health. So each one is tied to the 25% chunk. So 75% goes to the second, and then 50, and then 25, and then 0. The main thing we're going to watch out for damage wise is emptying it after it's at 100. So like I was saying, when it gets focused, it's going to go to 100, and after the focus finishes, we're just going to drain it immediately. We're going to rotate some cooldowns for that, so I'll call it out in the moment. But for reference, they're all the ones that you have to place are just going to go on top of the boss, and we're going to just stack on top of her. The assignments for draining, so you just have to walk over to your canister and right click it. I don't think you channel it as far as we could tell.
Yeah, I don't think so.
It's going to be everything I had in chat, but again, that's star, that's you, Jeremy. Or diamond is you, Andy. Circle is senseless, and then square is Dalton. You're just going to go over whenever we call it and tap it, and you're good. Going left to right now. So 0% on the first one is the taunt swap. We don't have to worry about anything. 33%, someone shares the debuff that the tank has, so they'll take extra damage. So just keep heals on whoever that is. 66%, the tanks are going to run out of the raid when they taunt swap because it'll have a circle around them and you get blown up if you're in that circle. The second one is the easiest by far. 0%, it'll drop vials, same as we were just seeing on the ads. The vials can spawn pretty much anywhere in the room, so the boss is going to be kind of around the center here, and people are going to have to be proactive about going to grab them if they're really far away. The 33% on that just makes it so it drops a pool when it hits, no matter if you soak it or not. And 66% means they'll bounce an extra time, so it'll drop and then bounce again. Try to soak the same one that you picked up the first time, but if it's super far away, someone else can grab it. I'm not sure if we'll need it, but potentially for Trent and Austin, when people are soaking those, we might have to throw sack on them so that they don't die. The third one, circle, this is the orb blinking one, so the same as the ads. 3 orbs come up and 3 people are marked with a debuff. You just walk and cross your lines into the orbs. 33%, there are pre-made like webs that form between the orbs. Don't walk into those. No matter who you are, you'll take damage. If you're one of the placer people, just stay on the outside and you can kind of like you can sneak it in without having to be on top of the orb, and you'll kind of see what I mean by that when the fight starts. The 66% for that makes those pre-made webs just start spinning. The spin is fairly slow, so just try not to get hit with it. If we need to, we can use roar to get people to webs faster. Same goes for draining anima canisters. The last one here, square. So at 0%, someone will get a dot and have to move out of the raid. Once they move out, it'll spawn an ad on top. So try to stay close to the raid, but far enough out that you don't have anyone in your circle. When the ad comes up, whoever's off tank is going to pick up the ad. And I think we said it doesn't look like you have to interrupt the condemn. You just have to be melee with it and it won't cast it. So when the ad comes up, everyone's just going to DPS it down. 33% means that you are going to get rooted if you get the dot. So whoever that happens to, we're just going to pull the boss away from you. And then once the ad gets spawned, we're going to pull the boss back. You can cleave it. And then finally, 66%, that person who gets dotted is going to be shooting out orbs. So dodge those. That is pretty much it.
I have a question.
What's up?
Maybe I was just like, I have a basic misunderstanding of the mechanics, but why do we need to worry about it going above 33? Can't we just drain it beforehand?
So yeah, so we are okay. The way the draining is going to work. So like I was saying, every time it reaches a 33%, either 33 or 66, it augments the ability. For the ones that aren't focused, we can control exactly where they are. So again, if it's focused, we can't drain it. If it's not focused, we can drain it. So they'll all start at 0 and tick at the same time. And so probably around like 15-ish%, we can drain the first. And then the second ones will, it'll be disconnected, I guess, from the other two. So like diamond will be back at 0 and the others will still be at 16. And then we can drain the next one and that one will be at 0 and then we can drain the next one. So it's really all about just managing that. The reason we choose 33 is just so we don't get any extra mechanics for anything that isn't focused. Does that make sense?
Yeah, gotcha.
Yep. And then again, when the focus ends, it'll be at 100%. And we're going to drain it immediately. And that's when all the raid wide comes out and we'll stack cooldowns for that. All right. Any other questions?
Does she focus them at certain health increments?
Yeah.
Yeah. So first 25%, she's going to be focusing star. Then at 75%, she'll focus diamond. 50%, she'll focus circle, and then the last 25%, she'll focus square.
Okay.
We're gonna lust when she focuses square. All right. Anything else?
I think we're good.
Checking in full.
I'm back. Have we explained the fight yet, or no?
Shut up, Andy. My timing was too good. There's no way.
Dang, Joe, you're. Oh, never mind.
So I just drain this shit when you tell me to, right?
Yep.
Correct.
Yep.
Alright.
Yep.
Do I just stand over here? Or does it not matter?
You don't have to stand on top of it. You just need to be able to get to it quick. All right, we're good to pull. Trent, if you want to be the main tank, Jake, you can pick up the ads when they spawn. Just remember, you guys have to
Okay.
taunt swap.
And just one more clarification: we taunt it, or we pull her here, right?
Just pull her around like the center of the room. You can even pull her a little bit closer.
Center skewed, right? Because doesn't the ad spawn around this zone?
The ad spawns wherever you drop it.
Yeah.
Do I even need to worry about my anima container until like phase 4?
No,
yes,
you
because we're gonna drain it multiple times before it gets focused.
Okay.
So I don't need to worry about my
Her
enemy
positioning
container.
does not matter a lot. Just keep her away from the orbs when they spawn, and keep her generally towards the center of the room so people are close to the vials when they drop. Lust is on the last 25%.
Look at Sub paying attention.
Yeah, so those of you on the vials, you only need to focus on or pay attention to your vial the whole time unless it's being focused. So Jeremy, you don't have to pay attention to your vial much in the first 25%.
Yeah.
Etc. Then diamond, then circle, etc.
Okay, I'm gonna start counting. It looks like everyone's pretty much good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulling. She's coming to the center of the room. Remember, less isn't until the end.
Bottles in a second, or in 10 seconds. Yeah.
And do you want me to sack yet, or once it gets to upper level files?
It'll be late that you're sacking. You don't have to worry it. So
Watch file top left and bottom. Somebody grab that. Somebody grab that.
I got the boss.
If you're DPS, you need to be grabbing those files. It doesn't hurt you that much.
Lines are coming out, so if you get the debuff, you're just linking them.
Make sure you're not inside those lines if you don't have to be.
Whoever is circle, come over here.
I'm at 2. Nice.
Viz, you gotta stand by the bottom right one there, so the thing goes through the circle. Yep.
Try that, Tom.
Okay, Ad is coming out. Jake, you want to pick this up? Bottom left.
I'm on boss. I'm on boss.
Okay, try and get
I'll pick it up.
Everyone is switching to the harness spectre now.
As soon as you get to 100, I should drain.
Yo, are we
correct?
swapping, Jake?
Yes, as soon as you can kill that. Nice, perfect.
Link those.
Watch those lines.
Andy, if you want to go over and start draining. You got a vial out.
It says item is locked, and I click on
Oh, okay, we can drain the first one then. Jeremy, if you want to go over.
Yeah, the second one's being drained right now. I mean,
I didn't even realize we did so much damage.
It's not a channel.
Okay, perfect.
Can you pick up the taunt?
My bad, my bad.
Thank you. It's totally cool. Everybody, Hellstone?
Oh
We
no,
have
I
another
forgot mine.
ad coming out soon.
I'm on boss.
I forgot to pick up those stones.
Trent, can you pick it up, boss?
Orbs. I got this one.
I got
Go to the spectre.
everyone on pad.
Senseless, if you want to go drain yours.
Nice.
You can still do it. Dalton, if you want to go drain yours.
Trent, when we swap, I think we need to run out of the raid now.
Whoa.
For a while. Trent, can you grab boss?
Okay.
Yeah, I taunted. She's just not moving. There we go.
Andy, if you want to go drain yours.
it's in the middle of this pool. I'm gonna die, yeah. Like, it's on top of the pool right there.
You don't have to stand right down.
The circle need to get on the ball.
It needs to pass.
I mean, I'm dead, so I can't move.
Needs to pass the line, needs to pass to the circle.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, the ball was right on top of that little area thing, so I couldn't really get
So
past.
you do not have to stand directly on top of it. Your line needs to pass through it. So
Which
you
line,
can
though?
stand to the side of
There's
it.
two different lines.
What do you mean? I mean, just make
yeah,
any
so,
line go
like,
through it. Yeah.
One of the
I know,
lines.
but to do that, I would
then
have
one
to
of
stand
them-
inside of the thing.
No, you
So-
could have gone behind it. Is
Yeah,
what he's
yeah, the
saying.
I was
line
trying
stands.
that.
You were
I tried.
beside it. Like if you moved, like I was between that ball and the boss. So if you went like from where I was to the ball and then behind the ball along that line, it should have worked. I think.
That was a really good attempt either way, though.
Yeah.
That was great.
It's just like the corner of the triangle doesn't need to be on the ball. Just one of the edges needs to cut through the ball.
Right.
And the corners of the triangle are formed by the 3 players to get
I
marked.
think
When
we
the
could-
webs are already there, that's the 33% mechanic. So those, all they're there for is to do damage to you if you touch them. The other big thing is just catching the vials. There were a few that splashed raid wide.
Yeah, I think with the
What killed like 5 DPS there?
Was it the vials?
Vials.
Yeah, there were a number of vials that went through.
Yeah.
So I can try to call it out better when they're coming out, but that's just on DPS to go find and pick up.
Yeah.
And preferably people with more movement or people that are ranged and closer.
Also, if it helps to zoom out your camera. I mean, I'm not sure how zoomed in you guys are, but.
I'm
All the
playing
way.
first person. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, might be.
Alright, that ready check was on me, I'll admit.
What happened there, bud? I wonder who it was.
Hold on, I gotta pee.
So what leaves those puddles? I don't remember.
So at 33% on the vial one, every vial that drops is going to drop a pool no matter what, and you have to deal with it. That's it. You can't do anything about baiting the vials places or removing the pools. They're just there. I will say that was also kind of scuffed. For some reason, the thing that showed the percents on the canisters was way off my screen. but we're good now.
Oh, is that a thing?
I don't remember seeing that, to be honest.
Yeah, I can't
don't
see
know if I
that.
saw
Yeah, in LVUI DOM,
What's it called?
it's called UI widget below minimap container.
UI widget below his minimap
What?
container.
Wait, where can I find this? I have
yeah.
LVR.
I see it. When you go to toggle anchors.
Oh, I see.
right
I see widget top container. UI widget top container.
I think so.
I see UI widget top container. I see
If
below
you're
minimap.
using-
No, below minimap container. I see that too.
If you're using the Blizzard UI, it shows up under your minimap.
Below minimap. Oh, I see below minimap container.
Yeah, I found it as well.
Okay, I'm gonna put that in a more obvious spot. All right, that should be better.
And the setting you as my focus was definitely helpful.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
The taunt
I'm gonna
swaps
put
are,
mine in
like,
the middle of the
missing,
screen.
works really well.
Stop, make sure you grab food. Oh, easy clap. Okay, there we go. Yeah, watch your durability, Joey.
Oh, Dalton, can you do anything when you're a spider? Or does it not let you cast anything?
Oh no, I was able to do everything.
Oh, fuck yes.
Yeah,
must
give
be a
it
spider.
to me again. Give it to me again.
All right, we are good to pull whenever you want to go.
Okay. 10, 9, 8, 7,
Copy
6,
your flesh growth.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulling. We're gonna bring her to the middle. Bottles in 5 seconds.
It's coming out.
Make sure you're out of the line if you're not part of it.
Oh no.
Oh no. Bottles again.
Make sure we heal Viz here. He's got the share on him. Okay, ad coming up. Whoever's not tanking right now, you're gonna grab
We're gonna
that.
have to swap in a second.
You swap and I'll grab the ad.
Yeah, you go.
Where is he?
He's coming
Oh,
out.
it's not that good.
He's right
Ad in the
behind
back. Everybody switch to the ad. Make sure we don't neglect Jake on tank.
Got bottles coming out.
Alright, swapping.
Move that out of the read.
Watch it, watch out.
Alright, Trent, taunt again. Boss is on me. I taunted out because I didn't want DPS to follow you.
Draining.
Nice, perfect.
Good job.
Got
Watch
bottles.
those vials.
Census, if you want to go drain yours. Bottles.
Use your health stones now.
Take that out. Whoever isn't thinking, pick this up.
Trent, we might need to swap.
Which one do you want?
Take the boss, take the boss.
Okay. In 2 seconds, I can.
If you want to go drain yours.
Good job.
Sub if you want a mana tide.
Dropping it right now.
Got vials.
Fire one behind you. Yeah.
2 bottles.
Get ready to drain the second one, Andy.
3, 2, 1.
You can go over and drain anytime it's up. Should be about a second.
Watch those lines. I'm bringing the boss out a little bit.
Watch the pool as well.
Yeah.
Bottles.
Wait, did it drain? Do I have to do it? Or did I have to do it?
Standing. Don't worry.
Okay.
Try to stack for heals.
More bottles. More. There was 2 bottles right there. We.
Yeah.
Everybody needs to be looking around for him, I think. And if you're melee, try to let the range get him.
The real ones live.
Yeah, so easily our only problem right now is the bottles. Other than that, we're pretty much fine.
Yeah.
It's a good problem to have.
That.
Look, he's pumping damage too. Look at the melee gang.
Hell yeah.
It's not a
It's a
melee
melee
fight.
fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, every fight's a melee fight.
It's just not fair. All the Blizzard devs are probably just melee class players. They're probably rogue, feral druid, monk, and hunter players.
Yeah, no
Even
fury
though
warriors,
hunter is
right?
melee, isn't melee, he's above me, so.
He survived.
So true.
I don't think I have to tell you, Jeremy, because you're on top of it already. But yeah, we go through that first phase pretty fast.
Yeah.
So yeah, whenever you see her around 75, you can just head over and drain.
Yeah, I've just been like positioning myself so I can see the canister, and as soon as I see it not be focused, I'll just hop over.
Yeah, and I mean, I'll still use my salve for it, but we hardly even need a cooldown.
Jeremy, do you want me to put a gateway down for you so it'll take you to it, or do you not care?
I mean, I just
I like to be useful
soul
with the
shaped over.
gateways.
It was pretty quick. If you want to set up a gateway from like there.
No, you lost
Set
your
up
chance.
between ours. Oh,
You lost your chance.
I understand. I understand. What if I offered you this?
Unless.
What was that?
I'll take it, but you're not getting the gateway. Fuck. Just kidding. You actually want one? I will put one down.
Yeah, sure. If you could do it to the middle, that'd be dope.
Let me do it like this.
Do any melees? Is there any other way you can move around the boss when it gets late, or just like avoiding the puddles or whatever?
I use my arrow keys instead of WASD.
Works. Okay, I'm gonna be pulling. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulling. Bring her to the middle. You know the drill. I'm gonna go a little further this time. Might help with the flasks.
Bottles inside. Link 5.
Moving the boss out. Sorry. You can have her back. My bad, brother.
It's all good.
Oh, you take one more. Use the cooldown. I just realized the problem.
That's you.
Grabbing.
Jeremy, you can go over and drain in about a second.
Grab those bottles. Perfect job.
Adds up.
Yep. Someone needs to grab it.
I have it. Got a Tony off you.
Okay, switching.
Run away from me.
Is there a problem with cleaving them?
No, that's what you're supposed to do. Okay, she's focusing the next one. Senseless, if you want to go drain yours. Files. Another ad will be up in a second.
Yep. Trap, we're gonna swap here in a sec, I think. You get ad.
File in the back.
I'm on the ad. Bring her over. Lines are out.
Bottles in 5.
You want me to drain?
Yep, you can go drain.
Bottles are out. Bottles are out.
Andy, get ready to drain 5%. Landon, can you drop A and Z on the boss? Ready for length in 3.
Let's move her a little.
Auto. Head coming out.
Try it, we're gonna swap again.
Alright, let me know when you have the boss, and I'll move over.
After this ad set, I'm gonna minister.
Sub if you want a mana tide.
Hellstone now, if you still have it. Bring boss in for cleave.
I got
Heroes.
a line through me, unfortunately.
Yeah, I got it. Empty my canister now.
We can't link those lines because both of the people are dead.
Yep, fine, fine. Just need big heals here.
I'm dead.
Yeah, we wipe it. I think the lines there killed most of us.
Yeah.
When the orbs come up, they'll come up before people get lines out, and we just need to move the boss away as quick as possible. That's the only thing.
Yeah, that's pretty fat. 33%.
Yeah, that was great.
Don't forget repairs are in the entrance.
How convenient.
I know. This is great. Thank you, Glizzard.
Otherwise, I think we're doing good though. Bottles are better.
Vials were awesome. Not a single mess up.
Yeah, it was just right at the end when half of us were dead anyway.
Yeah.
Yo.
So sorry I'm late.
No worries.
Welcome. We have a warlock that refuses to summon. We're going for 5 out of 5 today.
Why stop there?
Sure.
You're right. You're right.
We're gonna finish heroic raid today, right?
Oh yeah.
How's everyone doing on this fine Monday afternoon?
Hungry.
It's nighttime though.
I have to go at 9:30, by the way.
It is afternoon though.
That should be when we killed an Nathria.
It's not a lie.
Yeah.
I have time to spare, honestly.
But do you have anima to spare?
Okay, Chamberlain.
Oh, we gotta summon the
Yeah.
orca.
Alright, everyone's ready, let's pull.
If the porpoise could get a summon, please.
On it.
Orca, do you want a flask?
I have flasks and food.
Okay, cool.
This man comes prepared. But how prepared does he come?
If only we had a mage or someone to give me enchants.
You wish.
Good one.
Can I do that?
I don't think so. I'm not on your realm.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna eventually transfer my 2 mains or something to that realm though.
Yeah, because we got Joey now.
Joe B's in the guild?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Is he still on? Yep. He's going hard.
Is he grinding? What level?
33.
Okay, everyone good? Okay, you know what's up, or you want like a quick 10-second synopsis?
Why did I get marked? I'm Gucci.
Okay.
Yeah.
This man's got notes.
Why did I get
Alright.
marked?
10, 9.
Wait. Why did I get marked? Do I need to do something?
Because you're valuable.
Mark you. Oh, I think they might be leftover marks from when people get marked for orbs.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Wait,
Do you want to keep it, or do you want to take it
You
out? Alright, tight. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulling. I'm gonna bring her to the middle again. Wiles in 7 seconds. Make sure you're picking this up.
In 5, drag the boss north if you can.
Dragging.
Or west, whatever direction this is.
Wiles in 2 seconds.
Get ready for the ad.
Trying to show me you getting that.
Moving. Alright.
That's you on that.
Bring Inerva in.
Jeremy, I think you can start in a second.
Taunted Inerva. Get off boss, get off boss. We're good, we're good.
Link.
Alright, draining.
My bad.
Senseless, if you want to go drain also, can we get AMZ on the boss? You got vials out?
It's on cooldown.
Add up.
I'll swap in 5 seconds.
That's fine. Big heals on Jake.
Swapping now. I'm gonna move boss over after the lines are cleared.
I have big down on me for 10 seconds, just heads up.
Vial. Elton, if you want to go.
Yes, sir. Roger that, Captain.
Vials.
Hailstone's down if you haven't.
Another ad spawning up by circle.
Watch out for the pools. They're starting to add up.
Yeah, we can move boss a bit towards.
That's it.
Bring your boss to add.
My bad, I was a bit slow.
It's all cool.
Bottles are bouncing twice. They're in the back.
Be raised to camp.
Yeah, be res on TP if you have it. We should be okay.
Thank you.
Just move the boss away to the pool.
Should we drain the second one?
Second one can get drained now.
I'm pretty sure I already did. Should I turn it
Oh
on?
yeah, never
Oh,
mind.
yeah, it's gone down.
Files out. Remember they're actually no, they aren't bouncing. Yeah, Link coming
those
out.
lines.
Gonna have an ad up soon near circle.
I can do res in 12.
Got vials out in the back.
Switch to ad.
Yep, switch
Yeah,
ad.
bring a little bit.
Link.
Jeremy, move back.
Swap, truck home.
Jeremy, if you want to go release yours.
Watch out, bottles.
In the front.
Lines in the back. We're moving boss.
Are we losing soon? Did you say 30% or something?
Wait a little bit.
25. Watch out for
You need-
lines. Lines are moving now.
We can't do this yet. We're gonna need big hills and people with lines.
God.
Except for Reed.
Yes, sure.
Try them up. Fuck, my bad.
I just can't do it.
Yeah, we go wide.
I fight till my heart gives out.
No, please wipe.
I refuse.
No.
Yo, what's
Animal
what's-
web. Yeah. Is that those spinning ones?
Yeah, that's when they spin.
The spinning one is when the third container is at 66% and above.
So what's the last last container's mechanics? Because we were like pretty much done with the fight.
Last container is just adding a root to the dotted player, and then at 66% shooting out orbs. We
Is
are
that
looking at 25%. Remember, we didn't get there yet, but
I thought you said 33.
feel like-
Sorry.
Can I get a resum so I can change my count?
Jeremy, what are you
Yeah.
saying?
Is square harder than circle? Because those webs fucking hurt. And that's what we died to the past couple of times. Would it be more worthwhile?
square is definitely harder than circle. I would say the webs we just need to be more cognizant of. They spawn
yeah.
on top of where the orbs are, and just do a circle around. Just try not to get hit by them.
Okay.
Can I get a sum?
I'm so hungry, Joey. Can I get a feast?
Also,
Yeah.
can you jump over the things? Like, is that a thing?
I doubt it.
There's no way. That'd be awesome, man.
I can probably rocket jump over them.
Probably, yeah.
We should all respec into Goblin.
Yes.
Respec? Yeah, let me go to my specs. Arcane Fire. Oh, Goblin right there.
Bottles were good. We had only one bottle, right? Go awry.
Yeah, I think it was only one.
Does anybody have a suggestion other than what we're doing right now for bottles, or is what we have now probably going to be okay?
I think the only one that hit us was when one of them bounced. I think that's the first time we've seen that.
Yeah,
People were spiking it.
Yeah, I forgot to call out the 66%, or sorry, the 66%. That second container, when it gets to 66%, that's the bounce. Remember that?
Okay. I forgot that as well.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, cool. That is everyone. All right.
Also, real quick,
Mhm.
outside of extreme circumstances, if we can try and save AMZ, Rally, Salvation, and Devo Aura or Aura Master.
Or Mastery.
Yeah.
What
I'd
about
like
Spirit
to
Link?
stack them for the 100% drains because that's going to be the most damage.
Spirit Link maybe too.
Spirit Link too, yeah, I forgot.
Are you gonna call for him?
Yep.
Okay. 10,
we go.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulling. You know the drill. Boss coming in. Wiles are in 8 seconds. Be prepared to catch.
Things coming out.
Move her out of the lines. Bottles are coming out.
Bottles in 1, add in 5.
I'm on the at. Let's bring him over to cleave.
Jeremy, you can go drink.
Swapping.
This one is going to be my salvation.
Get off of me for a sec. Bottles coming out. Or no. No bottles. Swap when you can.
Yep, just grab.
Bottles coming out now. For real.
Senseless, if you want to go start draining yours.
Add soon.
Health sense.
Try and use swap, take boss.
I'm on boss, yeah.
Dawn, if you want to go drain yours.
Swapping. Oh wait, never mind.
Your bottles from now on are going to bounce until we're out of it. If we want to rally here.
Alright, rallying cry.
Bottles coming out. Remember, these are bouncing.
Far bottle.
Careful of pulls, pull.
And to get ready to drain yours once we hit 50. And you can start draining.
Watch those bottles. They're gonna bounce, right?
Yes.
Or no, sorry. Yeah.
They will.
If we want a spirit link on the boss.
Move the boss out of orb.
Perfect.
was big on four.
Get those lines figured out.
Sorry.
No problem,
Okay.
no problem.
Okay, that's you.
Bottle Dynamo. Oh,
These
do
are
these
not
bounce?
bouncing. They're not bouncing.
3, 2, 1.
Watch out for webs. Watch out for webs.
Oh god.
They spin.
Webs are not
Oh,
spinning.
Oh,
Heroes on sub if you have it.
I can be res you in 20.
Bottles.
We haven't had.
Add.
We want a Devo or a
Oh
Devo
my
or?
goodness.
Be res up to 6.
Webs are spinning now.
Trying to take off.
We can must. You can must.
Watch out for spin.
Moving her, moving her, moving her.
Spenceless if you want to drain.
Bottles, bottles, bottles. Grab that
We
bottle.
get mana tide also.
Down.
Watch these orbs.
Watch those lines. They spin, right?
These are not spinning.
I'm gonna go drain mine.
Okay.
God.
Get the lines figured out.
I put the
you
lines
guys
in
might
the
be able
wrong
to.
spot.
Add.
Where?
Right next to the boss.
Yep. Trevor, we're gonna have to swap. Try and
I'm on
swap,
Inerva.
swap.
I'm on her, I'm on her.
We're just zerging the ad and then the boss.
Use defensives if they're still up.
Rally if you have it.
We're not zugging yet. Stay alive.
Orbs.
Beautiful.
Okay, we should be able to zug.
We don't have another mechanic, but yeah.
We're gonna have
We're gonna
ads
have
soon.
an ad. I have boss.
Okay, where's he?
Right next to it.
So that mechanic there is the 100%. The only way we can deal with that is if we kill her at that point. So the last one you can't drain because when it finishes the focus, she's at 0%. So we need to just zug at the end there.
Do we want to save boss till later then?
Yo, that was a good attempt though.
That was
guys.
so close.
We used lust on that phase anyway, so there's no way for it.
Oh,
The only
there's no added
thing, the only thing too, we can drain the other ones that aren't focused a little bit more often. I think.
Well, wouldn't it? Well, if there's no, wouldn't it be more advantageous to use lust near the end of that pull to hopefully avoid that mechanic? Or does the bottle just move? Because the
once she's at
focus-
25, it's the same as
nothing
anything
changed
till
in the
0.
last 25%.
Yeah, but what he's saying is that lust might run out, like the buff might go away before that phase, or before we're done with that.
But 25 is when the last phase is anyways.
Yeah,
so
but
any
no,
damage
I don't
done in
think
that phase is it's
but-
functionally the same.
No, but at the end when we wiped, Joey,
When it's
what
at
was
100%,
was that
different.
mechanic from 100%?
That mechanic will not happen if we play better. Like
No, but
that-
how did that mechanic happen? Is it just because it hits
anytime
100?
a container hits 100%, that happens. So we have to kill it before it hits 100% on the last one because you can't possibly drain that one.
Cool. Okay, that was a really good attempt. I think
Yeah,
we had a perfect files.
Swag asked a
There were
good
one or two
question.
lines that got weird.
The very last file was what got us.
Yeah, so I don't
Last
think
lines.
I don't think the last one was at 0, which is the change I'm gonna try to make. If we drain them more often, then they'll be lower when they start off, and hopefully 0.
Yeah, I mean, if that one was lower, I'm sure we could have killed her.
Yeah, I think I just wasn't focusing on it.
Yeah, it's. I mean, you have the most shit to focus on.
So
out of
should I
all
be
of us,
draining more than once? Like, though I drained one time that fight. Is
Call,
that
yeah,
it?
well, you're gonna drain when I call it, but I'm gonna try to call it more often.
Okay.
Hey, Joey, can you remove this star off me?
Yeah, I got you 1 sec.
Keep my diamond.
Yeah, don't remove mine either. I like this.
Makes me feel important. Being marked.
Yeah, it really
You
does.
are important.
I mean, you are.
Thank you.
Yeah.
More important.
All of you are important. Smile. All of you are most important.
Not equally though.
Some are more important than the others, but you're all most important.
You gotta look at the meter for that one.
So are we gonna change the
Melee fight.
drain strat? Is that the only thing that's changing?
I think one quick comment about the lines. Is there something we as a raid can do to help people who are doing lines, or is that just individual?
As far away as possible.
That's all we can do. Yeah. People who have lines, please get to them as fast as possible. That's it.
If someone dies while they haven't, though, it's impossible to do.
Yeah. No,
Just
I
saying.
saw.
Yeah, I was trying to connect the line
Yeah.
to 2 corpses.
So if somebody dies while you have the line, just don't even worry about it. As long as you're not killing the rest of the raid, yeah, you're not gonna be able to finish it. So
Cool. Okay, so I'm going to pull. Let's
Sounds
heal
good.
10, 9, 8,
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulling. Look at that counting. Nicely. Bring her to the middle.
Orb's going out. Hoover.
Nice.
3, 2, 1.
Ad is coming out. Andy, bring that closer.
I'm going to add.
Yeah, you get out.
Bottles. Jeremy, if you want to go drain in a second.
It's always the big red circle around a player.
Switching the boss.
Jeremy, you can go.
I missed on it. You gotta use a cooldown.
Salvation.
2 seconds.
I'm good. Just Tom when you can. Perfect. That's good.
Moving boss more towards the middle.
Bottle.
Watch out for bottled.
So if you want to go drain. We can AMZ and stack on boss here.
Health send that.
Bottle's coming out.
Trying to take boss. Bring to the end.
Orbs, move the boss, move the boss.
My bad.
Dom, if you want to go drain.
do you want to do res or no?
Yeah, I got you.
Wait.
That ad chunked me. Jeez.
My bad, Trent.
It's fine.
Don't, or Andy, we can drain. Bottle's coming out. Bottle's coming out again.
3, 2, 1.
Out on me, I'm bringing it all the way west. We have an ad out.
Can you take it? We'll switch in just a second.
You want to go drain the second? Yeah, perfect.
Alright, swapping now.
Orbs. Files, these are not
Watch
bouncing.
those bottles.
Jeremy, go drain yours. We can rally and cry.
I'm gonna hold it.
You can do mana type. Mana type.
Drop me.
Dawn, go drain yours. AMZ on the boss again.
Oh fuck, it's on early trap.
Oh, cool.
It doesn't matter though.
Just take it back whenever.
I have her.
Cool.
Adds up.
Focus the ad.
These are spinning, remember? These are spinning.
Great job.
Senseless, get ready to drain. Diva War.
Watch those bottles.
Dawn, go drain yours if you can.
She's at 25. Do we lost?
You have lust here. We got a pump. Orbs are slow.
Watch those pulls on the
You're
ground.
gonna watch the lines.
Move the line, move the line. Star, move.
Austin,
Cool, but actually natural.
Oh, my bad, dude. I didn't even
It's all
see
good.
it.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit on top of you.
File out on
I'm dead.
Add up. Add. You have to. I taunted 5 seconds.
Take the boss, take the boss.
Cleaving here, we need big boss damage.
You guys can focus boss.
Personals.
Spirit Link on the boss.
Boss is on.
Do you want me to res right now?
Yeah, res Murloc.
Over
I'm
half
ready
the
to after the boss if you need the boss.
Guys, get out of the circle.
Is that a vial? Get the vial. Cleave on ad.
There's the boss, don't hit the ad.
Just kill the boss.
Okay.
Sub.
You slug.
And boss.
Defensive.
Oh
Nice.
my god!
Oh, he's still alive.
Nice,
Wait,
boys.
shoot.
Really close.
Bro, kill the guy.
Oh wait, he's
No, he's gonna
taking
despawn.
Dude, that was
Oh.
crazy. That was literally a second more, we would have lost it. One more
Yeah,
second, we
that-
would have wiped.
Oh my
My bad again, Dawn.
My bad, dudes. I didn't see that line. I didn't see
Yeah,
that.
good.
that's
Yeah.
good, Austin.
Don't matter,
Good
we
work,
kill.
guys.
You were right on top of everyone. Don't worry about it.
That whole fight was near perfect. The only thing is I didn't tell Dawn to go soon enough. I think it started at like 20%, but yeah,
I
that
think
was,
we missed like
Ooh,
2
trinket,
vials
nice
too,
whack.
but other than that.
there is either
That's
a
a great trick.
Oh.
condemn that way,
Alright,
or
I got a weapon token.
Oh,
we got a
shoot.
first weapon token.
First
Uh,
one.
What is yours? Shaman, Mage, Warlock, Druid. Oh,
Yeah.
Sub
got
got
one
one
Druid.
too.
Oh, we got a
We can
couple.
do. We need this one first. I'll raid warning it in a second.
Is that me?
Don't both of you
Are they
probably
the
got
same thing,
same
Joey?
thing. Yeah.
If you, yeah, they're both the same thing. If you are a Shaman, Mage, Warlock, Druid, you're on there.
Oh,
All right,
God.
Jeremy gets one.
Holy
Everyone
shit.
else roll for the second one.
Well,
Oh my gosh. Aaron.
Highest and lowest, right?
Ooh.
yeah, he still
Ooh.
gets it.
Yep. Anyone else rolling? Shaman, Mage, Warlock, Druid. Anyone else?
Wait, Sub, did you roll?
All right.
Oh, dude, it's soulbound. Yes, I did.
Yeah, wait, it won't let me
Oh, it
trade it.
is?
It says
It says bind one's picked
it
up.
says you
Oh,
can't
you
trade
know
a
what?
soulbound item.
It also goes along the trade rules, so if it's an upgrade, you can't. I thought the tokens were different.
Fuck.
I'm so
All right,
upset.
well,
Wait,
hey,
really?
congrats on the
Dang.
weapons, boys.
Oh
Yeah,
my
congrats.
All right.
Damn.
Now we have to figure out how to navigate to Kael'thas.
Go back to the main.
I have
Wait,
no idea.
can I go get
Okay.
this weapon real quick and then come back?
Yeah, if you want to go grab
Sure.
it.
Yeah, can hold on. Well, let's get the Kelthus.
Yeah,
I'll get
let's
the
go to
Kelthus.
let's go to KT first. Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to drop your locker, we can summon you back.
I'm used to my
Don't
daily
forget to
ascension.
Also, for this, me and Hexen are going to go back to a resting area and swap talents real quick.
Oh yeah?
For this fight, oops, hold on. For this fight, well, unless you have it already, make sure you spec into that.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
You said that only applies to who? Definitely
Only
not
me and
the
Hexen,
Warlock, right?
just for the holy boys.
Okay, okay.
That's
It'll
interesting.
make-
So we're doing Sun King next, right?
Yep.
Yes,
Yep.
on King's.
Okay.
Is it this way?
I have no
right.
idea which way it is. I have no idea which
We
way
have to
it is.
go
I'm
to the
following
right.
Jeremy. If
and
we're wrong.
up.
Oh,
We
this
have
is
to go
not Jeremy. If I see a cat, I think it's Jeremy.
Fair.
I mean, he is the king of the jungle.
I'm not even expecting the jungle.
Remember, I think
Oh my gosh,
they
I'm lost. I'm
traps or
so
something
sorry.
over there. Is that these guys or is that different ads?
I don't remember.
Alright, well, if you die here, you'll.
How many pieces of gear do we
Wait.
get?
We got a number. It was
Because
awesome.
if this wasn't before the patch, like we probably would have
It's
got none.
before the patch.
Yeah, you're supposed to get 3 per boss. We got like 6.
Let's go.
Yeah, man, we gotta
We can
juice
pull-
it.
What are we doing?
Just raid all night.
Honestly.
I was just waiting for the executor to get away from the pack. I guess it's an easy ad, so I don't know why I worried about it.
So for the next fight, my healers, I'm gonna be directly healing Kael'thas for most of the fight. I'm gonna need Hexen. You'll probably help me out the most on dropping heals onto Kael'thas, and then Austin and Sub, you guys are all on group duty.
Good.
Except Austin, put your beacon on Kael'thas.
Right. Yeah. Make sure your beacon is on KT to begin.
Really? Okay.
Well, to begin with, we could change it.
Unless we really need it on the raid, which I don't think we will, it'll be on him the whole time. It'll help.
Yeah, it just helps.
Okay.
Do you know if this next fight has a lot of ads and such?
It's a ton
Okay,
of ads.
I don't know if you're trolling, but yes, it's literally all ads.
I was.
Yeah, are you trolling?
Yeah, I was.
Sounds great.
That was a big troll.
Yeah, it is literally all ads, so AoE pop off.
Let me switch to red for this fight.
Yeah, maybe I should respec.
Same, dude, honestly.
Yeah, go boomy.
Yeah,
If you do want to respec for this, we are going to drop a locker anyway, so feel free.
No, I can't switch.
Definitely. I have no idea how to play Boomy, but I'll
down
take
to
an
switch.
AoE talent.
Oh, I didn't mean like switch to Boomkin. I was saying if you got to switch to talent or something.
Yeah, I'll grab an AoE talent.
Press Starfall.
Honestly, you just press Starfall and you win, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Boomkins are so good right now.
So hot right now.
Oh,
So hot. Boomkins so hot.
I can't help but think that was my fault. I dispelled whatever that was, and I think it.
That's probably what it
did all
was.
that
So, minus 50 DKP?
damage.
That's like in a
Hey, I got my loot for tonight. I'm happy.
Alright, loot's
What
remote.
did you get, Trent?
I got a waste.
Got nothing.
Their spell steal is amazing.
Oh, Game Master Plan Ultra buff.
Haste 50% increase.
Jesus.
Can we kite these guys to the boss and just spell steal them during the boss?
Yeah, that's a lot of them.
Yeah, this pack is this big.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
the
guy's back
AoE
here.
stuns are so.
There's one in the back over here.
Yeah, I have him.
Watch him get trapped
Good
on the
calls.
ground.
Dude, these traps, man.
Yeah, they hurt.
I'm just trying to DPS.
Oh, dude, look at Jake popping off on these AoE pulls, bro.
Hell yeah, I'm hyped for this fight if it's all AoE.
Oh, it's ads ads for days, bro.
Jake is
Hug left,
lost
please. Hug
Wait,
left.
how come this trash didn't respawn?
I think
pack
that
right here?
pack right there.
No, we just killed that pack that was in the middle, by the way.
Oh,
that was the pack
okay.
I just brought to you. Yeah.
Remember, we have to
You can
right,
tell that I'm
hug
paying
right.
attention.
this whole thing, don't we?
Oh yeah, we have to do
Yo,
this whole thing.
lockbox, pog. Pog box.
Hog box.
Can someone just
Yeah,
summon me there?
we clear the room, right? And then
Yeah.
Draven opens the door.
This is
Yeah.
wild.
If only, right?
The other side's already open.
Well, yeah, it's just a
it's
bunch
good to
of
know.
If you
Castle
find a way to
Nathria,
get to it from that side, let me know.
This is Castle Nathria, the other side.
That's all I can
Good
hear
one.
him say, yeah.
Good joke.
Thanks. Hey, thanks.
I don't get it.
I'm gonna become a stand-up comedian. That's gonna be my only joke. I'm just gonna go up there.
Look out for the assassins. in the
Any
back.
AoE stuns here would also be good.
I got one coming out now.
You should do your first set as a comedian at the Darkmoon Fair.
Okay, everybody will be there.
Yeah.
I'll just do it at the
I'm already
concert.
lined up, actually.
I'll do it at the concert at the same time.
Yeah, yeah.
So it'll be
Line
like,
simulator.
Oh, you should do it in the Caverns of Time at the club.
Oh, sick, yeah. Oh, big line outside.
Next
yeah,
year.
Yeah,
Pog.
Joey's just lining up venues for you, bro. You better hire him as your agent.
Bet. You want us to show up there and ask to play? Or?
Yeah.
Okay. Big damage. Not for me, though. I think I just vanished.
Jesus.
Rogues, man.
We're going to the
right.
The right, yeah.
Wait, we're not done, Draven. Relax. There's one more guy.
Does he open this door eventually?
I thought I did when we killed this.
He opens the other side, doesn't
No,
he?
this guy does
Oh,
it. This
Prince.
guy does it. Yeah.
Thanks, Prince Renthal.
This guy's running like a mat. Oh, there's two
What the
of them.
hell?
Oh, he like did a dude. He did a move from Hunter x Hunter. That's what he just did.
I don't watch anime. That shit's bad for you.
Bruh.
All the weaves are about to come out
Poor
right
guys.
now.
Works your mind.
Yeah, it's really bad for you. Trust
Oh
me.
right, okay.
It's yeah.
That's gonna be our first server mute on Andy.
No, he's got a point. Let him
Just
talk.
speaking the truth.
Whoa, whoa.
Upstairs here.
Upstairs.
Yep, just for you. You're coming upstairs with me.
Hell yeah.
Should the rest of us-
What?
How am I stunned from up here? Wait, I'm stunned down here.
What is
There's a lot of
this?
them too.
There's a lot of them.
Hey, no joke.
The prince is going a different way.
These guys on the stairs.
Hey, if you're a blood elf, mass the spell.
I'm
It's
dead.
gonna get dicey.
I got him.
Please don't. Okay.
The prince is going a different way.
We don't need the prince. There's a fucking
Yeah,
idiot.
kinda...
Hey, any
Just
blood
spells?
on this guy? I can spell
Yeah.
skill.
Get me to switch right now.
Don't release, I can res.
Release. I can't
Okay.
res.
Oh, thank you for the zone.
That'll be $5.
That'll be 100 nugs.
Hey, where's this
Yeah,
boss?
will
I
you
wanna
do
go
it
get
if
my
we run
weapon.
back Alpha?
Are you looking to get your? Wait, you're trying to go get your weapon?
Yeah.
It's in your covenant sanctum.
Yeah,
No,
no,
we can do
but
the
as you
boss
do
I'm
it.
trying to
summon
wait
him.
to get a kill for
Yeah.
this.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
behind us.
Don't let our locker go right now.
Wait.
We should be getting close, I think, to the boss.
Yeah, look at the map.
We're here.
We should be getting close.
Alright, I'm summoning. I'm putting on the thing.
So we can drop the locker now. These ads pull with the boss.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Just to make sure we're all aware.
I'm Hearthing right now.
Yeah.
Oh, Dalton, you remember Darthus.
Can we get a portal also, Dalton?
Of course I do.
50% off, brother.
Dalton, give me a portal before you hearth. Dalton, I need a portal.
Oh, what? The portal's right here. What do you mean? Oh,
No.
I have two mages. Viz can drop portal too.
But we like Dalton's. They're
Funny when
really
Dalton
good.
does it.
I'll be right back. Actually,
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's just classic.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, if you gotta repair, change talents, whatever, head out. Remember, if you don't have Guardian Spirit, come grab it with me, Hexen.
Okay.
But I can only
got
get
it.
the off.
Whatever this shit is called.
Yeah,
I
it's
can only
offhand.
get the offhand. What the hell? I don't even want this anymore.
Wait, Dalton put the
Why don't I
portal
just delete it?
That's kind of
on
fun.
the thing.
Fuck, boy.
I accidentally took the portal.
Come on.
If I just delete it right here, would that be funny?
Stream it, stream it.
Jack.
Your shadow play, you deleting it.
I just did.
Nice.
On
Post it.
stream.
How long do these summons take?
Alright, can I get a summon, please?
No one's clicking the fucking portal. Someone click my damn portal. Thank you.
I tried clicking the portal and it made me click Dalton's portal.
You got bro. I don't know what else to say.
This is my own portal. I'm not getting summoned. What the fuck?
Wait,
is
Dalton,
this?
Dalton, before you go, can you meet me in the middle and enchant my... Dang it.
Where are you?
I'm in Orbis. I'll be there in a second.
I'm in Orbis. I haven't gotten summoned.
Can you meet me in the middle and enchant my cloak?
Yeah, what do you want?
Cloak.
You want-
Is there haste for cloak? Is that a thing? What did he have for cloak?
Stamina and some secondary.
Okay, Joey, Mr. Know-It-All. I got stamina, stamina avoidance, stamina leech, stamina speed.
Stamina
leech is best.
Stamina leech.
Ah, damn speed.
Stamina
Stamina
speed.
speed.
Stamina speed or stam leech is the go.
Am
God,
I gonna
like
be
that.
doing anything in this fight?
Oh, did you cancel?
I don't know what happened. I've stood still.
Like, am I gonna be doing mechanics in this fight? Like,
You said stam speed?
I'll
said
take Sam.
what?
Sam
I don't know.
actually.
Depends on the
Stam?
class.
Stam?
Is that a viable option?
I mean, there's just stamina.
Yeah, hell yeah, thank you.
No,
Am-
give him stam leech.
I gave him what he wanted. Alright.
I like stamina. Smile.
I have the 30 stam enchant.
Alright, I got my AoE
I don't
down.
know what's enchant you're looking at though.
Big pumpy.
Yo, Andy,
Hey.
should I just save this Vault rune for next week?
the what?
The Vantis rune?
Like
heroic?
If you want, yeah. Oh yeah, you could. Probably better. I mean, I think it lasts just 7 days, so I don't think it's like till the reset. Hey, am I gonna be doing any mechanics this fight?
That's one more time, I dare you.
I can't hear 9 people talk at the same time.
I mean, what kind of question is that? I mean, sort of.
Like, I'm saying important shit that I'm gonna be moving around for. Like, fuck. Like, I feel like every fight, you know, you got couple guys doing important shit. Like last fight, I was one of those guys.
You got a couple guys hanging out.
Ah, damn. That
Hold on,
sucks.
I'll put it up in a second.
Unlucky.
Hate when that happens.
Trent, you got your summon?
Yeah, sorry, thank you.
Alright, cool. No, it's okay. I just want to make sure, because that's everyone.
Oh, fuck, I gotta do shit too.
What?
I'm back, guys. Hellstone's going down.
Thank you.
Can I get a feast for the people that died? Did I die actually? I don't know. I maybe just ran out.
You died. I still have 37 minutes on mine.
Ah, feels bad.
37. I have 36. Gosh, dang.
He's got the good feast.
Gotta get good.
The extra
best.
minute.
Yo, where the feast at?
That's what I'm saying.
Is Joey here? Is he
Sorry, I'm
okay?
typing something real quick.
You're good.
Yeah, you would be typing. What are you, a typer or something? When tight to learn.
Dude, women be typing.
True.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Okay, the 4 important people are the same as last time.
You're so
I
right.
love being important.
I
How's it
figured that made it easier.
The life of a high IQ person.
I'm dropping fees still.
Yeah, it really sucks.
Oh man, we were in line right here. You gotta put it in line. What
Oh.
the fuck?
I turned
This
around.
fucking
Yes,
guy.
That's messed up, man.
you look
I
sick,
was been there for hours.
man. All right.
Alright, pulling in 5.
I'm
That's good.
gonna explain this one. So like I was saying, this fight is all ads, all cleave, all the time. The main phase of the fight is basically what we're looking at right now. So in the middle is where we're gonna keep them during phase 1. You'll have a bunch of different guys, so I'll go through those real quick. Arathos is the big boy. The main tank is gonna stay on him. He does a channel called Greater Castigation. If you have it on you, spread out from the raid, or else you'll splash damage. Otherwise, we'll be fine. The Rockbound Vanquisher, which I don't think there's one up right now. He's a big rock guy. Off tank will grab him, and you're gonna have to taunt swap at 2 stacks. He does something called Concussive Smash, which is just a big raid wide. We can use Divine Hymn, Chain Heals, all that for that. The assassins that are there assassins out?
Yeah, next to Darren.
We got 2 assassins next to them. These are the priority target. They just do a lot of damage, and they're gonna shadow step around and be annoying. So anytime they're out, kill them first. Occultists that you can see on the sides here, they are gonna cast 2 things. One is called Vulgar Brand. Interrupt that every time it's out. If we could have the DPS try to sort themselves out when occultists spawn and just get interrupts going on as many as possible, that would be great. When the occultists die, they're going to drop orbs, and the healers have to heal them up. So that's going to be all of us just healing them up. There are little
Heal the orbs?
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah. It'll be
Okay.
obvious. They show up under the like boss area in the Blizz UI. It'll be kind of like the shade on Barghast.
Okay, cool.
The fiends, I don't think there's any up right now. We lost our grip. Basically, we're just gonna grab them, bring them to the center, and cleave them. They don't do anything; they're just annoying and do damage. Infusers. So you can see skull and cross marked next to these walls. The infusers are gonna spawn 2 waves at once. Jeremy is going to go to cross and mass entangle them, and then we are going to go crazy on Skull's side and kill them.
Wait, I don't see Skull and Cross.
Turn around.
Oh, thank you.
We're going to go crazy on Skull. Once Skull is dead, we're going to pick up Cross and kill it. Tanks, stay where you are. I don't think you need to pick up these guys. We should be fine.
They just fixate, right?
They just fixate on the pedestals, and if they get to them, they're going to channel damage to KT. Okay, yeah, that's all the ads.
Oh wait, hold on. One thing, Joey. You forgot to mention there's the assassins. They do a lot of damage, but they're gonna hit when they do the shadow step. Those people should step out of the raid, right?
I believe so. Yes.
Because you get marked when they're gonna shadow step behind people, and those people should step out of the raid. Yep. Unless that changes from normal to heroic, but I'm pretty sure it's the same.
Yeah, it sounds good. That's all the ads. So the only other thing in phase 1 is that you can see the pedestals up there are the things with the ground markers on them. Periodically, when we have either low or no ads, we're gonna have DPS go and channel on these. It'll sacrifice your health and give you a debuff and give Kael'thas health. These just got recently buffed, so they should be pretty strong. When I call for it, all four of you, so Dalton, Senseless, Jeremy, and Andy, you're going to go up there and just channel until you have 3 stacks of the debuff, and then you're piecing out and you're going back to DPS.
3 stacks, okay.
Yep. And that
Sounds
only happens in the first phase. When the shade is up, which is what I'm going to talk about next, you don't have to do that. When Kael'thas hits 40%, oh yeah, so I guess I should have led with this. This is a fight about healing Kael'thas, similar to the one with the Dragon Bitch and ICC. This is all about just healing him to full, and everything else that happens is just these ads. When we get him to 40% health, he goes to phase 2 for the first time. It will spawn a shade and despawn all of the ads, I believe, or we'll just have to kill him and they don't spawn again during the phase. With the shade, we're going to start him in the center of the room. And for the first one, we're going to move him up towards where a triangle is. And for the second one, we're going to move him up towards where a star is. There's a few things during the shade. So he's going to spawn 2 phoenixes at his side. They're going to fixate on 2 people. If you have it, run to the sides of the room completely horizontal to the center. So like where this first occultist is right here. That one I marked with skull. So you're just going to run directly there and then start going around the edge of the room up towards where a triangle is, if that makes sense. The phoenixes will drop puddles, so we want to get those all the way to the side if we can, and then keep them up towards the top because we can also kill the phoenixes. So anytime they're alive, DPS, you want to target them down. Melee, you might have a little bit of trouble with that because of the puddles. The phoenixes, when you kill them, they go into a state where they just revive after a little bit. So we want them to be dead as much as possible, and that should help not spread puddles everywhere. Other than that, all you do is Zug on Kael'thas, or sorry, the Shade of Kael'thas. Any damage you do to him gets translated to healing on Kael'thas, and I believe it's 10% of the Shade's health transitions us back to phase 1.
Yeah.
The Shade has a few other mechanics. There's a taunt swap at 2 stacks on Burning Remnants. For Blazing Surge, this will happen when he hits 100 energy. This is a near lethal soak, so whoever gets it, run into melee under the boss, and as many people as possible soak this. We're going to try to save cooldowns for that, so Devo, Rally, Salvation, Spirit Link, all that. Other than that, make sure if you aren't a tank, do not be in front of the Shade. He'll periodically cast a cone that is, at least on normal, directed at whoever his highest threat is, and you can move out of it. So it'll just go off on whoever has them, they'll move out, and we're good. Other than that, that's pretty much it. Again, the Shades are at 40% and 90% when we're healing Kael'thas. There is one other thing that I didn't write.
Please.
It's the infusers. After we heal up their orbs, it'll give us a healing buff. All of those are going to me and Hexen, and when we have them up, we're just going to pump Kael'thas. That's when we're going to use Guardian Spirit also, so try to save that for him. With the infuser orbs, we should be able to do like an absurd amount of healing to them.
Do the spirits stack on top of each other?
That's a good question. I don't think so, so you go first and I'll just follow it up.
Okay.
Also, how the infuser orbs work, so they'll stack, so you can just keep picking them up. I would just pick up one, wait until you have a few seconds left, go pick up the other, wait until you have a few seconds left, and so on. If me and you have to dish out extra raid healing, that's fine. Just try to focus most of your healing on Kael'thas, and try not to burn your mana on like flash heals and shit.
Alright.
For the tanks, we're sticking in phase 1. We're sticking all the ads pretty much in the center of the room, and we don't have to move a lot from there. So if we're good there, I'm gonna ready check it.
Where are the 4 people standing?
You stand wherever you want, and when I say pedestals, you are yeeting over to the pedestals.
Did you steal my fucking joke, Matt?
I don't know, man. You're star. I wrote in star.
You're supposed to
Hey,
listen.
Scroll up right
I
chat, bro.
used to be square, alright?
Scroll up
You
right
changing
chat.
it up way
Fuck
too
you.
much.
I realized they changed them, and then I was like, damn, I don't want to remake this thing.
You're
Unless
star.
I literally ate
Alright, yeah,
half
I'm
of a
sorry.
pizza. Can you explain that?
You got Exorcist raid tools? Make a
No.
note.
How do I look at the notes? I have the plugin now.
go to Exorcist, go to the first one for notes, and make sure you have it enabled, and then you can unlock it so you can move it around and see where it is.
Oh, nice.
All right, if we're good, you can count us down and pull.
Okay. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, so bring all the ads to the center of the room, get interrupts on the occultists, and then kill the assassins after occultists are dead. Move out with this. Okay, so all healers should be on the raid. I'm going to tap Chaos a few times. And once this occultist dies, 4 stoolers are coming up here and channeling for 3 debuff and then peacing out. Alright, you can come up here.
Do it now, you said?
Yep. Make sure you grab that last occultist, guys.
One
we got
person's
ads
not on
incoming.
triangle.
Got ads incoming.
Sorry, somebody was
If we,
on mine.
if we have off heal, should we just throw them on Kael'thas when we have downtime?
Nope, keep them on the raid.
Oh shit.
Don't worry
My
about
bad,
it.
Jeremy.
Don't worry about it.
All good, all good.
Okay,
Try
this
it.
Vanquisher,
I thought it was me.
remember, raid heals when he does his big blast.
Trent, we swap it 2 stacks.
Yep, 2 stacks, you guys are swapping. So this is heals. Okay, that's not a lot of damage.
Yeah,
There.
wow.
Pick up fiends and AoE them down.
AoE feed. Assassin as well.
Assassins out. Prio those. Prio those.
Try to have bank.
Okay.
If you can come channel again, 4 of you.
Yeah.
I still have 3 stacks on
We
me.
got infusers up.
When they drop, don't do it if you have
Still a
yeah, I
minute.
can't.
Okay,
Yeah,
pick up the
40, 45.
occultists in the back. I think Big Wig's timers are fucked again.
Probably.
They
Good
can be
interrupts,
stunned.
good.
Oh, Vanquisher
Oh,
coming in.
they can.
Vanquisher coming in.
I can grab the Vanquisher first, Trent.
Okay.
We got Essence fonts out if we can heal them up.
What did you say to heal?
The Essence
Oh, the
fonts in
little
back.
lanterns. Lanterns.
Oh, okay.
We have a staff.
Occultist out, bunch of ads out.
Bring the ads together.
I'm pulling aggro.
Okay.
Okay, we should be getting this shade in a second.
I'm gonna go channel again.
We should have this shade in a
Go
second.
channel.
We got Essence fonts to heal.
No shade yet.
Should be soon.
I thought it was 40. Is it not? Oh, here we go.
Okay,
Shade
it's
of
coming.
Kael'thas.
So center of the room. Remember,
Oh,
we
infusers,
got
infusers. Kill the left side infusers.
Kill skull side. Someone pick up Kael'thas.
Whoever has phoenixes, move all the way to the side of the room.
We got soul infusers.
Watch out, they leave a path.
If you
We
can
should kill.
see these guys,
Kill
do
the
it.
infusers.
Everyone on infusers right now. He needs to be going to the top right, guys. Yep, perfect. Up towards triangle. And then DPS get on the phoenixes.
I gotta bring
Yeah,
him
try
over.
to pull them out.
Watch out for him. I have to soak Ember Blast. Because we just lost 2 people.
Okay.
Don't stand in front. Don't stand in front. Move. Trent, taunt.
Got another Ember
It's on.
Blast.
Alright.
Please move him, please move
Says,
him.
oh, I was taunted the wrong guy.
Run to melee, run to melee, we're red.
No, it's okay. Yeah.
Phoenixes need to get out and get DPS.
Where do I take them?
Run away.
Out to the edge
side.
of the room. Out to the edge.
It's not cool.
Stack that, stack that. Out of the front, out of the front.
Try to taunt in the next one.
If we have battle res, can you get
We
some?
got him. We got him down. We got him down. Back to ads, guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab Mantooth.
Who am I resing?
No,
I
we
got
already
it,
got.
don't
We already got one. Hazog should be designated.
Should I get back on the pedestal now? I have no stacks.
Yep, if you
Yes,
can, go
please.
to the pedestal. Everyone else on the ads right now.
So next time we get Phoenixes, guys, run to the exact side of the room from where we're standing here.
Jack, if you can pick up the circle one.
Infusers,
Oh, wait, never mind.
infusers,
Sorry,
infusers. Skull side. They're stunnable. Try and taunt when you can.
Yep. Thank you.
Beautiful.
What do we do with those infuser orbs?
That's for
healers,
me and
that's
Hex to
healers.
pick up. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to him.
Picking up.
Oh
the
yeah. Forgot about it.
Assassins.
I'm getting the other assassin.
Assassins first.
So yeah, while you have that Hexen, just pump into Kalphos. When they channel that return to stone, prio those, it'll heal them back to full. If
Yeah,
they-
kill the assassin, kill the assassin. Taunt now, Trent.
Occultus.
We got a Cultist in the back. That interrupts on those.
Stunnable, remember? Beautiful job.
Assassins and infusers, it looks like, coming up soon. Sub, if you want to drop Manatide,
Jumping in now.
we got assassins in a few seconds, unless this is live.
Fiends. Bring the fiends to the tank.
Assassins assailant. No taunting.
Something got bugged with my altar, like it didn't channel, it only gave me one stack. So I only got one stack on it.
Okay.
Channel
We
It's fine.
didn't even need them.
Okay.
Yeah, we're doing beautiful.
If the other healers can pick up the anima containers in the back, heal them to full.
Return to stone. Make sure we get rid of that guy.
If you are not Andy, come channel on the pedestals.
I just channeled it.
DPS included.
Get up
Sorry,
infusers.
just the March people. Everyone else pick up
Guys,
soul.
CC the
Infusion.
infusers.
I'm gonna
We should have the shades.
kick those guys.
Okay, pick up the
Try and
ads.
taunt the Vanquisher when you can.
This shade is going to.
Oh, I'm on shade. My bad. My bad.
Star. Bring him up to star.
I need you to taunt this. I need you to taunt the Vanquisher, Trent. I wanna die.
On it.
Oh right, I'm
I
supposed to
have
soak
I
that.
have the shade. I have the shade.
I have V-Res for healing.
I have rallying cry.
Watch out for the
Taunt.
front of Kalphos.
Can we kill the Vanquisher, please?
Yep, everyone needs to be killing the Vanquisher.
Yeah,
Soak the
please.
Thunderblast.
Soak.
Be res on Tiki if you have it.
At 45.
Yeah.
Please kill the Vanquisher.
Drag him away from the Phoenix now.
My bad, melee.
We need to soak that if you can.
That was too far. Sorry, I was trying to get to you guys.
For right now,
You're actually trying
ignore Phoenixes, just keep DPS on Kalathas.
I still
You
have
need
lost.
Tante,
You want me to
good.
use that?
No, we're good, Chad. I'm good.
We're good
They
with
fell
that.
off.
So got.
Actually, no, less now, less now.
Oh my god, sub that Ankh is so fun.
I love it.
Getting a channel.
My bad melee. I ran you over. Kill the boss.
Holy
Wait, that was-
shit!
Okay.
We did it, boys.
That
Fucking
is how
easy.
much better
Yeah, this boss
Holy
is
shit.
so
Wait, that
That
was
is
so
how
easy.
this
The
Okay,
fucking
okay.
the Ember Blast.
Let's go.
I'm so sad. I was like running away from
got it.
everybody. I kept
Ow.
forgetting.
Wait, what was that?
Yeah,
The
so
Ember Blast, we all forgot. It's okay.
no Ember Blast. I don't think we soaked once.
No.
but,
We didn't
I mean,
soak
We didn't-
a single
Like
one.
I saw the circle around me and I was like, oh, let me run away from
Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the biggest thing was just we hadn't seen the second phase, so it was hard to know what was happening. But yeah, that fight is incredibly easy.
We just one shot it with
Yeah.
everyone dead.
It's so easy, dude.
Great work,
Yeah.
buddy.
Dude, I literally went to go channel and immediately got the circle. I was like, ah, fuck.
Yeah, I mean, I
Instantly
don't.
died.
Let's see. I had about 1 mil healing on Kalathon. I don't think anyone else. Or no. Damn, Hexen, you popped off. You actually had 1 mil healing. Yeah, just between the two of us, honestly, we just like. It's so easy to heal him after he got.
Like
Where do we go
95
now?
95% of the fight was just spamming heal on him. I mean,
Yeah, no, I did the same thing. Nobody took damage, so.
Yeah, it was so easy.
Stairs.
We are going.
Joey, I had so much.
although I think next time we do this, I'm gonna use Apotheosis.
Well, kill these
Yeah,
ones.
that's
Where
what
are
I
we going?
Kill these things right here to the side, so you can unlock the mirror. Then you go down the stairs, and we'll go to console.
So this next fight, is it looking? Which one are we doing?
We're killing it tonight. I don't know what you mean.
Yeah. No, I'm down. I'm just.
Yeah, Apotheosis is definitely the move there, because if we pump multiple miracles into him, he just goes crazy, especially with that Guardian Angel.
Man, I don't even know.
Because I have Salvation,
Yeah,
which
I'm
was
lagging
useful
really
there.
bad.
Yeah, what's happening?
Not me.
I got
Yeah, I'm
looted and
fine.
didn't like that.
Yeah, Joey, I had so much free time. I just pumped World of Glories into him too.
I mean, we
That
literally
fight was
killed him
so
without a second
light.
tank at the end. Like, I had Burning Remnant on me.
Yeah, it was sick.
Yeah.
What is Light of
Noob
Dawn?
down, noob down.
Wait, move where?
I am lagging.
No.
Oh, we get this
Yeah,
menu.
this
we get
lag
this
is
menu.
really bad.
I'm lagging like
Guys, you
crazy.
should reload or something because
Oh,
I'm
like
fine.
it's connection lag.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
FPS.
Oh, okay.
Don't go through it. It takes you back to the stun. Just go down.
Oh,
Oh,
Wait.
someone-
I
Oh,
had to repair. It was a.
we can go back. We can go back.
down
there's
here
something up with the
on
connection.
this stairs, we can go down and get to the council.
Wait,
Yeah,
who was
alright,
asking what
I'm
Light of
real
Dawn is?
jealous. I'm real jealous you're legendary.
Austin's asking.
It's that AoE cone.
Oh, that's a trash legendary then, dude. That AoE cone is so useless.
It's like it was like 3,000 healing or something.
Yeah, it's really terrible, and it only heals like 3 people too. So.
Careful for ads, guys. For trash. We can move left here.
We can mind to them.
What was going on there, Joey?
Man, I don't even have that ability bound to my bar. It's so bad.
Wait, really? It's
Yeah,
that bad?
it's terrible. I just
I haven't
rather
played
use
it.
other
Well,
stuff.
maybe, since you have that memory now, maybe it's really good.
I don't think so. Not better than Shockberry.
Hold on. You guys are welcome back to
Back to the start again, by the way.
Wait, are we doing this guy now?
I'm not
I'm
gonna
so
lie.
confused.
I don't think these ads are part of it because it wouldn't make sense unless they just run
No,
out.
there's no way, bro.
No. You kill these ads,
There's no
then
way.
you initiate Frida at the start there.
All right, cool. Yeah,
Are we good to pull the ads?
you're good. You're good.
It's a big ad fight, right? Another one.
No.
It pretty much is a 3 ad fight the entire thing.
Yeah, I guess if you count 3 as big, you are gonna be.
Whatever,
cleaving.
bro. I'm the one
Right?
taking the damage. It's
Alright.
not a bad fight.
You don't want to be cleaving for this.
This lag is.
Yeah, I gotta go switch my talent.
This is
fucking
unreal.
ridiculous.
Yeah, I can't play like this.
dude.
I don't know what lag you're talking
Yeah,
about.
I don't know
Yeah,
what lag
same.
you guys are talking about at all.
I'm gonna try reloading.
You just
but I
like
mean-
die
No,
to
no,
something.
reloading does not get.
It's just because there's
Just
tons of ads in
relog.
the room.
Relog completely.
No, that's not gonna fix it.
Oh,
either.
reloading is not helping. Oh no.
No, I'm just saying relog, like completely log out of the game. So you
I mean,
have to
I
close
probably-
your client with the game.
Alright, here, I'll try it. I'll try it.
That'll do more than reloading your UI.
Yeah, I'll try.
That's just
it.
giving you a loading screen.
Alt F4.
Like that lag was insane.
Yeah.
My god. And it just like turned on after we one-shotted that boss.
You know if that fixes it
Coincidence?
for you guys. It must be local to us.
It
You're
must.
good.
I mean, we're chilling.
We're too powerful.
Yeah, but we're like within a few miles of each other.
Oh, that's true. I guess we're a bit north of you.
Do we all have Verizon?
Yeah, I do.
That is
Yeah.
suspicious.
Oh, dude.
You know, I think I have Comcast. No,
I have Comcast, and I was
They
lagging
just
bad.
all went offline. Look at them.
I think I have Comcast.
I have yeah.
Comcast, yeah.
Comcast added data capping to Massachusetts.
Oof.
Trash.
Yeah.
That should be illegal.
I have Spectrum.
It should be illegal, but
Okay, I didn't think logging out would fix it, but it actually.
Ad-
Yeah.
Ajit Pi had something to say about that.
I'm not
Hit
lagging
P,
anymore.
yeah.
Okay, I gotta
Maybe.
go change my talents. Can somebody click this?
Nah, I'm still
Gotta
lagging.
go change his diaper, bro.
Unless everyone else is lagging.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I'm gonna relog anyway.
Relogging did seem help.
Yeah, fix it for me.
I'm gonna go change to single target talents.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
Everyone just
Everybody
disable
is
all
running
your
in place
add-ons.
on my screen.
Yeah, you might want to relog.
Wait, you guys don't have inscription books on you at all times?
No.
No, there are a lot.
Can you guys summon me like right away?
Oh, you guys don't have
No,
stewards to
Summon
change
me
your talents
within,
for you?
Within 3
Don't
seconds.
look up. Well,
Oh my gosh.
man.
Trent, we're gonna need to refresh our armor kits in about 10 minutes.
Good looks, Chief. I would not have caught that.
Wait, I can't click on the stewards.
Wait, everyone in Orbos is saying F right now.
Servers are just dead.
Oh my god.
Relogging didn't.
Hey, go to
Maybe it
this.
is everyone in
Go to
Verizon.
the subreddit and sort by new.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now.
I'm checking Blizzard's
I checked-
Twitter.
Yeah, I'm checking. too.
Nothing yet on the Reddit.
Blizzard CS hasn't said anything either.
Give it a few minutes, probably.
Reddit.com. Wow.
Seems like it's a WoW thing. I haven't dropped frames on OBS.
Dude, OBS is, or Discord is lit too.
I'm fine after I logged. Or exited.
Yeah, actually, I'm doing fine. after
Yeah,
that.
logging
I think
fixed
I
it.
am too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if
I'm
you
fine.
relog, it should be fine.
Like, X out of the whole game completely if you didn't.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, client as well. Yeah,
Reinstall
Yeah,
it, might as well,
exactly.
boys. Fresh install of Windows.
yeah get Windows again, yeah.
Quit.
Everyone switch to Mac OS.
Yeah, I just got a new hard drive and re-downloaded
If
everything.
we can get summons on everyone who had to hearth out.
Yeah.
Let me get to my mission table real quick. My voice just finished.
Click portal somebody.
Alright, dude.
Bro, I'm trying to get these polished pet tokens.
Oh my god. Do you know what a pet token is?
Oh no, 2 minutes.
Doing summons. Click portal.
I'm looking at
I-
Reddit. There's some good memes on here.
If you are changing talents, change to single target if you have it. Cleave will give you high parses, but it won't
Okay,
be.
I'm saying cleave.
Wait, you said stay for high parts?
Just kidding.
If you're cool, don't.
Okay.
Okay,
I'm gonna stay with single target then.
Yeah,
Is
I'm
there a
cool.
downside to cleaving them?
I can still cleave.
Yeah.
They all heal back. Well, sorta. I mean, your damage just gets erased, but your parse will be great.
Oh yeah.
I'll explain in a second.
If I could get a summon, that would be fantastic.
We're working on it. We're working on it.
Aren't
A
you
lot of people
mage?
needed summons.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! What is that gonna
Just
do?
make a portal here.
If I could have like a return portal spell, I would get that.
Yeah, that'd be balanced. Oh, but it wouldn't be unbalanced, but it's just mage is crazy.
I think that's everyone. These all seems.
I accept that.
Wait, I think I'm lagging again.
That's everyone.
y'all here? Can I pull a pack?
I am here.
Yeah,
Not
you
just
guys
run
can
the
go forward.
boss.
You guys can start clearing.
Yeah, pull all the ads and the boss.
Huge pull.
AoE stuns here.
I'm getting hit by.
Oh, vulgar ally. Isn't that a big bad?
I'm still lagging, by the way. I'm definitely still lagging.
Just stop.
I don't know
Was
about
this
you
bad?
guys.
Right now,
before?
mine feels buttery.
Yeah, mine's pretty
Buttery.
Creamy, even.
Mine's,
Oh,
a little,
Jesus.
mine's a little greasy.
I'm not ascended.
Yeah, it's easy. We got it.
Someone's
Just a
better.
court.
You better bust. Oh, they're really going.
Yeah, dude, it's easy.
We're just BOE farming.
Smart. Reset the whole raid after this one.
Get out of those bombs, you two.
Nope.
Tank it.
Oh my god.
Hey, good heals, brothers.
Nah, nice job, healers.
I told you to move.
Yeah, we should have bopped you. Yeah.
Sealers, man.
Bop? No. Bubble? Yes.
Yeah, bubble the other guy. Yep.
Yeah.
Everyone in my arena seems to think I can bubble them. No, it's Bob. Ouch.
These motherfuckers hurt.
I wonder what
Yeah,
happens
it
if I
keeps
just step
vanishing.
on it.
I know. I'm fucking.
You'll live, Trent.
Oh, it doesn't hurt much. I'm just gonna
It doesn't
keep
hurt
going
us
in
that
it.
bad.
Guys, there's an assassin.
Drop more, I dare
Yeah,
you.
my bad,
Boom.
Subby. Almost.
Alright,
I was getting
Watch
off.
out, Andy. I'm about to nuke you.
Get out. Get out. Yeah, chill real quick.
Wait, there's an assassin. Watch out.
He keeps vanishing.
Rogue.
Hey, can someone res me? I see a 200 item level BOE in one of these guys' pockets.
Fuck her. Fuck
Oh,
her.
you weren't kidding.
Holy shit, he
Oh
actually
my
got one.
god.
What a mad
A
lad.
fit
Both the
ring
hunters.
too.
It's a ring too, yeah.
Hey,
It's a good tank
Oh
right
my
there.
god. Yo.
Crit verse, damn, that'd be good for you,
Hey,
though. You should pay him.
Crit verse.
It's for tanks, what you mean?
Hey,
137 verse.
I said it was in his pocket, alright? I think it's only fair it's mine.
Bruh.
Fine. You're
Yeah, he
hesitating.
should give it to you.
What is the ring even good?
Yeah. for
It's
you.
pretty good.
Of course. Yeah, it's a 200.
That's good
That
for
is,
tanks.
that's a good PvP ring.
Yeah, for you.
Yeah, I would take that ring. I mean, I'll buy it.
Yeah, I'll pay 20k. What do you think? 25k?
How about 10k? Sounds good to me.
5? I have 5 in my pocket.
No one wants the feast over here? Alright.
I can't even see it. I'm looking for it.
You guys are covering it with your bubbles. That's
Focus
why.
up. Let's go. I want to kill this boss tonight.
I'm sorry. Us arcane mages are just simply built different. How much is that ring, John? That is 160k. I give you 5. Call it
I need the
even.
gold.
Ah, damn it.
Deliluh.
Both my rings. Well, I have a 200 item level ring, and my other one's my legendary, so I don't really need it. I need it for my transmog though, if you don't mind.
Are we popping the second cauldron? Or no?
I still got 37 minutes on my.
I don't think we need to, no.
Joey said he wanted to use 2 a night, so.
Okay.
But I don't know if he still wants to.
Yeah.
12 hours, monk ass.
I
I
have
don't know
30
how
minutes
this
on
goes,
mine, so I would say
Yeah.
leave it for now.
Yeah, and I still have another one, but
30 minutes. I have 10. What?
10? I haven't
Yeah.
popped my second one yet.
yeah, neither have I.
Wait, what? What?
Oh,
How?
because you guys have fucking.
Variableism.
I don't know.
No, I just didn't
Open
pop it on the first pool of
Oh.
so I didn't think we'd kill it.
I gotta ask, how many people have had the pleasure of doing the dance in this yet?
In the what?
Doing the what?
The dance in this.
I might be the only one who's fought him. The
I haven't
dancer's
beat him
awesome.
yet. I'll be honest, I haven't beat him yet. Fucking dance is bullshit.
Oh wait, look at this ability.
Did this one get changed at all?
Don't believe so.
Not that I believe so. All I can say is halfway through the fight, boys, you're gonna have to go through this dance. Look for your spotlight. Just use your arrow.
God.
I'll explain it. Joey also
Arrow
did it.
keys.
Everyone turn on keyboard
Nah,
turning.
They changed it. They changed it. There's none of the bullshit.
Each
Yeah, there's
correctly
no more. Yeah.
each correctly performed dance step increases haste by 3% for 30 seconds.
Oh my
and
gosh.
it stacks.
Alright, talking about the trinket from here?
No,
No, it's just
no,
the
it's just the boss mechanic. You get rewarded for succeeding.
for being a good dancer. Yeah.
But
gonna
also,
find out more
if you don't go to your GAN spot, you
Jack's
slowly
still
die.
offline for me, Joey.
It says he's on for me.
Oh, I didn't even see in general. He said restarting comp.
Yeah, no, he's offline for me.
I'll wait until he's back and then hopefully he's good. No,
Yeah,
it's-
that's fine. Trent, we have enough time for one pull on our thingy.
Sounds like a plan.
What I
Poggers.
will say while he isn't here, and I'll say it again for him, cleaving here is pointless. So every time a boss, there's going to be 3 bosses at once. Every time one gets to 50% and then 0%, we'll transition to the dance phase. Every boss that isn't the one that is causing the transition gets healed to full. So if you cleave, all your damage goes away.
But your parses.
Ooh, good point.
If you have the top parse on this fight, you are a loser. You will get made fun of every single time we raid from here on out. You will be the biggest loser.
Alright, don't do damage, guys.
Raider,
If you parse above a 90, I will whisper you a good job. And I'll feel proud of you.
Wait, but somebody's got to be at the top.
Yeah.
Yeah, the tanks.
Simply.
I'll be more worried if you are
always be cleaving.
parsing with the with one of the bosses dashing through and
My
killing.
ABC.
Dashing through the snow.
Speaking of which, I vote he goes down first.
Wait,
Oh,
can
we
I
are in fact killing him first.
Yo, can I get the 192? No, I can't.
Oh, hey, Hellstones are here.
Thank you, King.
Oh, Hellstones, look at
I already
that.
had 3, but
Can't wait to
never
not
hurts.
use
Welcome back.
Don't lose your voice.
Jack, are you looking better now?
Yeah, Stone Legions give me my give me a legendary. That's pretty lit. Not gonna lie. I guess we're doing that tonight, right? Oh wait, no.
If we could get a server mute on Dalton, that'd be great.
Stone Legion are not good for me at all. They're good for my DK though. I'll be honest. Server mute on Dalton? Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
If we one-shot this boss, can we do Stone Legion?
They actually server muted him.
Yeah.
I server muted myself.
Whoa. Slime.
Oh, I forgot we had to do
Come
Sludge
on.
Fest after this too. Never mind.
So after this, it is Sludge Fist, Stone Legions, and then Sire.
I forgot we had Sludge Fest after this too. Never mind. Yeah, we probably won't have time for Stone Legion.
No, we won't, bro. You think
Or
we're gonna
will
kill
we?
Sludge Fist tonight, dude?
I don't fucking
Or
know.
will we?
I'm a red slime.
No, Sludge Fist is gonna fuck our asses.
I'm intrigued.
It's your fault.
You see, I still pull out my book and my little hammer when I'm healing. In the spider.
Yeah, you do.
Do you think the boss will notice my sneak attack?
No.
He can't even see you, bro. He doesn't have his glasses on.
That's pretty funny.
Joe, what do you recommend putting this? Oh no, this notes thing. Pretty big. I found a spot.
Somewhere on your screen.
The very middle.
I put it top left, but I don't know where your
I have top
frames
left.
are.
I'm going as fast as I can here.
Is everybody ready? Or is Jack still?
Oh yeah, let me come back. I'll come back to the group.
Jack, can I explain now, or are you?
He just got off.
Okay.
Is he in Discord still?
They told me not to clean.
It says he is, yeah.
No, I don't see him in Discord, like in the voice channel.
Yeah,
With
he's
his
at the
PC.
very bottom.
Oh, I see him.
Come back. Oh, thank you for the speed boost. I am zooming now. Oh.
What is happening? Over here?
What the
Alright,
fuck
gotta
is
go do-
going on?
How did you get this bed thing? It's crazy.
Gotta go do another lap.
Trent, did you see there's more class changes come out?
No.
Somehow
no,
Rex dodged it again.
Or like a tiny goblin. Look.
Dude, we
It's-
bobbled it. We bobbled the
it's-
nerve.
Yeah, it was druids, hunters, and holy DKs.
I want to see
in
that
there.
meme on the Reddit.
God, Deliluhh, you're so small.
Yeah, look at me.
So cute. A little
Why
toy.
are they dodging
Back
all
here.
this?
I'm tight. Wait, it's killing me.
Oh. Oh my god, it
Red's
is.
saving grace is that it's
kill you.
exactly middle of the pack in PvE.
Dude, look at this heal pumper.
Yeah, this is how you parse. Just use the Necronominom.
Necronomina?
Nom 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 nom
Nom nom.
nom 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 nom. Oh, big slime.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, Jack is online now.
Nice. Jack, you in Discord?
Says he is.
I doubt he is. Yeah. His PC.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's-
there we go.
Damn.
It's me redo all my add-ons.
Are you good
Yeah.
now, do you think?
Let me know if you need more time after I finish explaining. We can wait a little bit.
Fuck, I'll set up my add-ons.
Flasks have run out for some people. Make sure that if you need a flask, you let us know.
Oh yeah, I need a flask.
I need a flask.
Yo,
I need
Jeremy,
a flash, but I don't think we have a second.
Jeremy, go
cauldron.
long.
What?
Go long.
We do have a second cauldron, but
Oh yeah, drop it. Drop that shit.
are you sure?
Yep, 100%.
How much?
I will.
There's only
I will personally pay for new ones for Wednesday.
there's only an hour left though.
Drop it.
Joey said do it. You gotta do it.
Do
I
I though?
want to be buffed. for
Yes.
this.
Yes, you do.
I can't find it in my inventory.
Is it this mysterious keg?
God.
It's
Drop that
it's-
shit, bro. No,
it's-
mysterious kegs for me. I actually get a buff from being drunk because I'm a brewmaster.
hold on.
Oh, do you actually?
No, I wish. But
Oh, that's crazy.
But I mean, that's
I was
basically
like,
what
wow, that's
Stagger's
awesome.
supposed to be, as far as I understand it.
Can I
More
intercept this?
drunk,
You.
so.
Where's the flask?
Right here, it's here.
Yeah, what?
Cask of aged Dalaran red.
Yeah, nobody click on it. You get a flask.
Wait a minute.
Well, that's just for me, more alcohol.
Oh
Okay.
shoot, a flask.
I'm gonna start explaining
that's
then.
That's a lot of gold down the drain right
So,
No, it's
well,
not.
you actually drop it or no? Oh, podcast.
there. Yeah, what? Did you say it wasn't a joke?
Yeah, you wouldn't drop it.
Oh, I know. I thought. Oh, I don't know.
I want.
Didn't
I want
seem
to
worth.
drop this. It is 100% worth it.
We're getting
Well,
this
don't
fight
these
now.
items, do the items last forever if they're in our
No.
inventory or no?
I don't think
It's
so.
a conjured item, so I'm pretty sure it works the same with mage food.
Yeah,
it'll
but it's
just
a
disappear.
flask. That's why I'm asking. Like,
Yeah, it's still
As long as
conjured
it's
though.
conjured,
Yeah.
Make sure you motherfuckers click this.
We have flasks in the back. Everyone should have one. I'm gonna start explaining. This boss is a little weird too. We'll have 3 bosses. They do not share HP. Again, as I was saying before, do not cleave them. Only single target, because once you get to 50% and 0%, and we go to the dance phase, all the other ones are getting healed to full. There's 2 main phases, like the regular phase and then the dance phase. For the regular phase, we're going to have a raid-wide dot that'll just keep stacking, and it'll clear every time we transition. We just have to do a lot of DPS, and if we aren't, we got to do a lot of healing. The kill order is going to go first Stavros, and then second Frida, and third Niklaus. All of these guys, similar to kind of Inerva, they have 2 abilities at 0 bosses killed, and then each boss that dies gives the other ones an extra ability. So for Stavros, the 2 things you got to pay attention to, the first is a tank mechanic. He'll lunge through you. We don't want anyone to be in that line. So if you can position him so that he'll lunge away from everyone and everyone try to move out, especially melee. The other is Dark Recital, I want to say it's called. It'll be really similar to the N'Zoth mechanic where you have to link up with a partner. Just try to find your partner ASAP and stand next to them until it's gone. If you get a melee partner, you can move in. As far as I know, there's not cleave damage, so you're okay. The second boss, Frida. So remember, these other 2 bosses are going to be up the whole time, so you have to pay attention to their mechanics as well, even though we are killing Stavros first. For Frida, she'll cast something called Dreadbolt Volley, This is going to get interrupted every single time it's cast. It should be slow enough that you need 2 at minimum to be interrupting this, but as many interrupts as we can get on it, it'll be a lot easier. She'll also cast something called Drain Essence, which is just a heal check. After we kill Stavros, she'll empower and get something called Prideful Eruption. This is just a big raid wide, and we're going to use cooldowns for that. Our third target, Niklaus, he has the taunt swap at 2 stacks of repose, and he's going to spawn little assistants that will fortify a boss. Even if they're not fortifying the boss that we're killing, we're going to kill them anyway, just because we can. Once Stavros dies, he's going to empower and give us little guys that throw food at us on the edges of the map. We're going to pull those into the middle, and then you can cleave. And then after Frida is dead, he's gonna bring a big guy with him, and that's just gonna be something that has to be tanked. You guys try to manage the Sin Touched Blade Dot. It might line up with the other taunt.
Yeah, it might not. We'll see.
But if it doesn't, I would prioritize that one because it does a lot of damage.
The one from the ad, you're saying?
Yep.
Okay.
We're going to save Lust all the way until the end when Niklaus is at 50%, which will be our last phase.
So you're telling me my legendary is useless?
Okay, I'm actually about to server you. That's right. That's how you get him to calm down. Keep it in mind. The other part of this fight is the dance phase. So anytime a boss hits 50% or 0, we're going to transition. During this, all you got to do is dance. So what's going to happen is you'll get a big light on your screen. It'll be unique for everyone. You got to go there, and that's where you'll start. If you miss that one, you will die instantly. After that, there's going to be dance instructions that I'll try to call out. You'll either have to walk left, right, up, or down. Just for the sake of directions, up is going to be pointing where Frida is right now, and then back will be behind us, left, right. Yeah, that should be pretty obvious from that angle. After the initial spotlight, all you have to do
Wait.
is
You
follow
said
the steps.
it's where from where she's looking at?
After we do 6 steps correctly, then we'll transition back to the first phase. Okay, what did you want, Andy?
You said it's where she's looking, like.
No, just like
Okay,
in front of us is forward.
For the sake of callouts,
Face the stage.
where we are facing right now is forward.
Okay.
What is behind us is back, and then
Yeah.
to my left, right here, this is left. This is
I
right.
thought she said it was the other way around.
So if the spotlight spawns here, we're gonna start here, or you're gonna start here rather. If we're going right, you're going all the way over the next square. If you're going up to the next square, and so on. That phase should be interesting. If you miss consecutive steps after that, you'll lose your stacking haste buff, and then you'll lose your, or rather, you'll take damage. That one won't insta kill you though. The initial one will insta kill you. With that said, do we have questions?
If you want huge parses, you step very well during the dance.
Yeah, step well for parse.
So when you mean step, do you literally just mean like? Go ahead.
For when we get paired up with the first boss, you have to keep moving.
Yes.
Leave like a trail.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you hadn't mentioned that.
No, I didn't. That's a good.
that's what I figured out.
Yeah, while you're paired up, make sure you're on top of each other, but move the whole time. And preferably move out of the raid. I can't remember if it's on normal, but I know at some point it'll drop pools or something under you.
It's on normal.
I think it's on
Keep
normal,
dropping
yeah.
pools.
So if you get that, when you're paired up, you're moving out of the raid with your partner towards whatever edge is closest.
How big are those pools?
Keep moving.
They're not that big, and they
2
dissipate
yards.
quickly. They dissipate
They're
quickly.
2 yards.
Yep. So everyone who
So-
isn't paired, just stay close to the boss so the other people have space to move.
Hey Zog, an easy way to
Yo.
tell during the intermission which way you need to face, just look at the NPCs around us. And
Yeah,
just
they'll be
pretty
little
much, yeah, there'll be little guys dancing with us, and we just need to face what they're facing, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's not just
And
one
then,
step. Like it'll be moved. Like you see where I'm standing here, top left. It'll be like the NPC will move forward, so they'll walk forward like this much, and then like the NPC will tell us to move to the right, and we'll move to the right this much, something like that.
Okay.
It'll be that
Yeah.
easy.
It's full squares when you're moving.
Yeah.
And Jake, how are you handling initial aggro? I missed that part.
So we have one taunt swap, right? So I figured that one of us takes the one of the ads or the left boss, one of us takes the right boss, and then we taunt swap, whichever one.
So yeah, we can keep, even though we aren't cleaving, try to keep them all towards the center and generally close to each other.
Yeah.
The off tank will have the two bosses that aren't on the main, I guess. I'm not actually really sure how the aggro works.
What there's only one boss that does the taunt swap, right?
Only
Niklaus.
Niklaus is your taunt swap.
So do we want one person?
So the
to
other
have
one must do pretty
Niklaus?
low melee damage.
I'm guessing, yeah.
Rita,
But do we want one person to have Niklaus then? The other person. To
Yeah,
have
that sounds fine. And then we'll just double swap. We'll make it work. I'm sure the damage won't be that high on that part.
Yeah, we can figure it out. I think we go with that first, where we try to double swap. Whoever has Niklaus drops Niklaus and picks up the other two. It might be a little bit delayed on us picking up both of them from the other person, but I think it should work fine.
Jack, what's the call? Are you good? Even though you have to redo your UI.
Just pull a couple without me. I'm gonna try to throw something together.
All right, sounds good. I don't know. I guess you could just suicide, or just chill where you are and then die.
I'm in Ouroboros.
He's not here.
Oh, for some reason I could have sworn I saw you on my mini map. All right, cool. If everyone else is good, we'll get it started.
Okay, do you need a flask? I have an extra conjured one.
Also oils, if you have weapon oils.
No, I picked up some flasks. I'm good.
Alright, cool. Alright, looks like we're all good.
You don't actually, like, when you do the moves on dance, you don't actually have to, like, hold W to go forward. You can, like, mouse. I don't know. You don't have to hit the button X to turn it. Yeah.
Yeah, you can just, like, turn around and go
You
the
just have to
direction.
get to the other square.
Will they pull when I walk up, or I have to, like, actually...
we
Usually
have to
just
hit
pull
them.
Frida herself.
Yeah,
Or
we have
like
to hit
Egg or
her.
something.
Okay, 10.
Trent, do you want
9.
Niklaus first, or do you want me to get it?
I'll take him first, sure.
Okay.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulling. Once I'm in range.
Okay, so everyone kills Stavros. He's got a cross on him. Lunge coming out.
My bad.
Pick up the attendant, DPS that down.
We have
Other
their own
lunge coming
folly.
out.
Oh, partners are out.
Guys, we have to interrupt the volley.
Okay, keep going.
2 stacks.
I have Niklaus.
Alright, I'm gonna try to pry the other ones off.
Yeah, you're good, you're good. Just grab one at a time. Grab
I got the
Frida
next
when you
interrupt.
can,
I
Trent.
got the next interrupt. I got the one after that.
Another ad coming out.
Interrupt.
Okay, armor.
Trent swap.
This is gonna be a wipe. You can just die.
Holy shit, they do damage.
So most of
Yeah.
that damage is avoided. We missed a few kicks on Greater Castigation. Or not, sorry, that's the last one. Dreadbolt Volley on this.
Yeah. Also, the lunges were really hard to pay attention to, but we can try better next time.
Why are we tanking Niklaus there? Like, if he's gonna lunge, can't we just drag him off to the side so there's no way that he can lunge through the melee?
Lounge goes off in like 2 seconds.
Oh, yeah, we
doesn't
can
it?
do that. That's
I don't
a
know
good
if we
point.
can like.
But It lunges really fast.
You don't have to have them on top of each other. I was saying keep them sort of close so melee and range don't have to go like super far away to interrupt, and you guys don't have to go super far away to swap. But yeah, if you wanna move Niklaus away from, or sorry, Stavros is the one with the lunge. If you want to move him away,
Yeah, he is. Well,
I was gonna say
I'm sorry.
I was gonna say yeah, for tanks, you wanna take only like whoever's tanking Strauss is the only one. He's a 1v1 kind of thing for a tank. And the other person's supposed to take the other two because the combined damage is too much for one tank to take.
Right, that's what we're doing. 1 and 2.
He's saying that Stavros should be on one person at a time. Is that right?
Correct.
Only Stavros, the lunge guy.
Correct.
That's what he's saying.
Okay, we can do that.
so Trent, you're gonna start on Stavros and just take him like a little bit left, enough that you can get the lunge away from everyone, and then Jake, you'll start on the other two.
Okay.
Can't we just have Stavros face the back or the front of the room from right here, and he'll just lunge that way?
Sounds reasonable.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, I don't know. Can you control the direction of the lunge?
Isn't it
He's gonna
towards the
lunge
tank?
at you every time. I'm very certain.
So if you just keep your back up to those front gargoyles right there, then he'll always lunge that way, right?
Correct.
Probably.
Sweet. Okay,
so
cool.
are we only swapping? So then, are we still double
You're
swapping?
still swapping
then?
every two.
No. Are we still double swapping then? Because
Oh, the other guy.
yeah, because then
I guess whoever doesn't have Stavros will just take the extra.
So
But
every
that'll be
time
an
you swap,
afterthought.
you're picking up both trash ads or trash bosses.
yes, correct.
Trash
When we
bosses.
switch, it'll still be a double swap. Yeah, that's what I'm asking. I only have our taunts. It'll be a bit delayed, like it was there, Trent, but I think we'll be fine.
Yeah, it won't be a problem.
Melee and ranged, make sure you're on top of the Dreadbolt volleys, because once they hit once, we're pretty bad off. It's doing that big. It technically is what do you call it? Dispellable, but I don't think we have enough dispels for 18 or 17 people.
No, we don't.
What if we all clump up? Master spell.
I think Master Spell is maxed at 5 or so. I was using it on trash and we couldn't get a lot, but
Oh, I see.
it's
Yeah.
way easier if we don't get it to go off. So if you have to sacrifice damage on Stavros to interrupt, 100% do it.
Yeah, we need to be on those volleys. Otherwise, I think if we move the lunge, we're good.
Yep. Also, if the person taking the off two could try to interrupt, also make sure.
Yeah, I was. I got the first one.
Got it.
We'll do our best.
Yeah, we had 7 interrupts that poll. We can definitely get the numbers up.
Which one's the one that casts?
Frida is the one you want to interrupt.
Yeah, if you don't have nameplates on, that's.
I was just gonna set it as focus.
That works. Yeah, that
He's
works.
the one in the center right now.
We could mark them.
That's true. We could mark her.
I got square on her, and it'll put Bigwigs automatically puts Kraus on the kill order, so it'll be Stavros first, and then her, and then Niklaus.
If we kill Stavros first, we mark him with skull.
Yeah, it's in the notes.
I did, but Bigwigs forces it to mark with cross, and it makes it so I don't have to remark him every time. Yeah, I know, it's really scuffed. It doesn't let me change the marker either.
Dude, you gotta. Dude, that big wig's just scuffed right now.
That's too scuffed.
Alright, ready, check, and then we're gonna go.
Yep. Andy, can we get more stones?
Wait, did we drop food or not? Or are we?
Yeah, food was in the back.
Oh, my dumbass missed it. It's okay, I have food.
I'll just do a long timer for us.
We should pre-pull timer during the fight for the next pull. So like pull like 7 minutes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulling. Okay.
Pick up this ad when he comes out.
My bad.
Nah, it's on me.
Okay, I run back on Stavros. Make sure you're keeping up interrupts on free. Dark Recital, get a partner. Make sure you're moving while you have this up.
Oh god.
Guys, be careful with the lunge.
If we... Never mind, we're good.
Need help with this next interrupt? Mine's down.
I got the next one. I got it.
2 stacks on me.
Rallying.
Give me a second, Trent. I'll get the other. Move them away if you can. Ah, fuck. I tried the wrong one, Trent.
Got an attendant up we need to kill.
Partners, partners.
That was on me.
No worries.
You killed your partner.
We don't want to stack them, remember?
System coming out. Okay, so get to the spot right here. And get ready to dance. Going right.
Oh, here we go. Oh
Left.
gosh.
Back right. Left again. Alright, we're done.
Oh, this was sick.
Nice.
fun.
I had the
Back
far
on
back
Stavros.
one that was.
Beware. 4, 3, 2, 1.
There's an attendant up.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Dance partners. Zog, where are you?
Do you want me to? I'm not sure what the right order is. We'll talk about it later.
We could just wait here.
If we're dance partnering, please try to run in a straight line. Or somewhat straight.
Yeah, the one thing that's annoying about it is that you can get paired like across the room. Like me and Andy at the end there got kind of screwed over. If you can meet up with your partner outside of the raid and then start walking together, do that. Try not to walk on top of other people while you have it. Other than that, I think that was the biggest thing. And I think when Dark Recital goes off, we can use both of our rallies, separate of course, and then a Devo on the third. The interrupts were definitely
Do you mind
good that time.
editing?
I think for the lunges also, we just need to be more aware of when the lunge is going off and just move out in case you're in the range.
Do you mind altering the notes to say which ones we're tanking 2 of and which one we're tanking 1 of?
Yeah, that would help. Also, I'm thinking, I'm not sure, do we still want to keep with this swap 2 strat?
Yeah. What did you have in mind?
I'm not gonna change the notes because it's only for one phase, and if you're not on Stavros, you are on everyone else.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just asking. But,
What would
it's
you?
fine.
I mean,
I don't think,
what was your
I don't
suggestion?
think tank damage was a problem there. I mean,
I
there
don't
were
think
some times where you were low for sure, but
No, yeah, I'm just curious if. I think
3
it'll
is
be
too
fine,
much. 3 is way too much.
Well, no, for sure. I'm just asking for the swapping, but I think it'll be fine actually. I also
Can we-
mismanaged the cooldown there, so don't worry.
Can we mark the tanks? It's kind of hard to tell which way they're gonna charge. Are the guys gonna charge?
Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you.
He charges. What he does is he goes straight forward through the tank, and then he goes back like through the tank again. Like he goes forward and then backwards. So if you are behind him, you will get hit when he does the second half of the lunge. So you have to be like on the side
Yeah,
of the
so whatever
dude.
way the tank's facing, just try to strafe away from that.
Yeah, you have to be like you want to
Gotcha.
be 90 degrees from it. The
Well,
other thing is that I don't think we should have a range like so far back there.
I was thinking that too.
Like I got the first dance partner, and we were like on completely opposite sides of the room. Like I got one of the hunters, and I'm in the melee.
Also, I wanted. Could I speak on that? When it though it is like paranoia, it leaves a trail of blood, and you're supposed to run out next to them. And you need to run away from the raid with it. It'll spawn bloods behind you as you like run around, and the closer you are, the sooner it expires.
I mean, honestly, at this point, I think it's more important that we just meet up with our partners and not die, as opposed to worry about where the trail goes. If we're just dying to getting the partners without ever getting the trail, then I think we just have to focus on.
I also think if you don't get the Joey. I also think if you don't get the pair, it shouldn't be terribly difficult to move away from people who do get the pairing.
So, ranged and healers, if you want to just stack on me during this on star, the bosses will be a little bit in front here, so melee will be up here. When you get the pairing, just run south of star, or I guess this isn't south, but back here. And you should meet up with your partner that way. If someone is coming, if I'm in range, or if you guys are in range right there, and I'm coming at you like this, and I got the thing on me, just try to step out. Since it makes it a little bit easier for the guy trying to pair up.
If Ranger on star, where would you like the boss to be tanked?
Up here, where we had him before.
Can we just mark it, just so everyone's on the same page?
We need to split them a bit, but yeah. Because we need
Right there.
Stavros to be farther away.
You can keep them all horizontal. You could put the other two ones over here, and then Stavros right here.
Are we putting more feast down or no?
Yeah, sorry.
He said south, Viz. He meant towards the entrance. Towards the entrance of the room, which is, I guess, west.
Food
yeah,
over
I
here.
didn't realize the map was like that at first.
Yeah, I do
Went
that
out
all the time.
west.
Isn't that east?
No, that's west.
The entrance to this room?
Am I pointed at it wrong?
For me, it's
No, that's
the
west for me.
West side of my map. Do you have your rotating map on or rotating character?
Oh no, I see now. Okay.
Just getting food. 10 seconds.
I was gonna say, do we have more range or more melee?
I think we might have more melee.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Because I would say you want to go with the harder boss first, which if we have more melee, you go Strav, and if you have more range, go Frida. Or
I think we just go with Joey's plan, personally.
Yeah. There's really no wrong way to do it.
Yeah. Can you drop a locker in the back? We can get Jack back.
Yeah.
I meant to click ready.
My UI is like beyond scuffed, so I'm sorry. But
You're chilling.
I also don't know the fight at all.
Okay, so the real quick skinny of it, there's 3 different bosses. They don't share HP. The kill order is going to be Stavros, and then Frida, and then Niklaus. The one you're killing will have a cross over them. Stavros, you just want to be away from his frontal towards the tank. He's going to lunge through him and then lunge back. Don't be hit with that. There's a second mechanic called Dark Recital, where some people will get matched up with another person. You're going to find them and then walk out of the raid. Range is going to be here on star. And so when you get it, you're going to just start walking back, and you guys will link up as you're walking back towards the entrance. The second boss, Frida, you have to keep interrupting her. Every time she casts Dreadbolt Volley, she's the one with the square on her. She also does something called Drain Essence on 2 people, and we're just going to pump heals on them. After Stavros dies, she will start using something called Prideful Eruption, which is just a big raid wide that will stack CDs for. The third guy, Niklaus, there's a tank thing for it, and then he'll spawn Assistants that will kill. After Stavros dies, he spawns Tiny Ads that we're going to cleave and kill. And then after Frida dies also, there's going to be a big guy that we're going to prior DPS on. Every time a boss gets to 50% or 0%, we transition to the dance. you find your big spotlight and then just follow the steps that it's giving you by walking up, down, left, right across a full tile. Does that make sense?
Two things. When you say walk out a raid, what do you mean? You find your partner and walk out a
Okay,
raid, like
so the bosses are going to be up here by circle. If Dark Recital goes off and I'm melee, I'm going to do this. I'm just going to walk straight back. Everyone without it is going to kind of move to the left and right of Star if you're ranged and you're sitting back here. And everyone with Dark Recital is just going to be walking back like this.
how far?
As far as you have to until it's gone.
Okay.
it's
And then the
gonna-
spotlight ahead. What can you explain that a little further?
The Dark Recital, one more thing on it. You have to link up with your partner, but it's also dropping little pools under you that'll explode and do damage. So try to avoid running into other people when you have it. That's why we're running out of the raid. What do you have about the spotlight?
Can you just explain it further? You said find your spotlight and follow.
It will be.
You'll see it. You'll see
it. will be extremely obvious. There is a giant white light that highlights one tile, and you just walk to it and stand there until the dance starts.
And then watch the peasants.
Yep, and then just do what the little ads do. It's very easy.
All right, I'll wing it. Let's go.
Jack, do you know about the cleave though? Like,
we're all
cleaving
winging it.
Cleaving is useless.
He doesn't cleave. He's a rogue.
Yeah, just focus on single target, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Focus on whoever has the cross over them.
Gotcha.
It'll be Stavros, then Frida, then Niklaus.
I gotta be honest. Is it Niklaus that does the lunge? I can't remember at this point.
Stavros.
Or Niklaus is the bleed.
Yep.
Stravos does the lunge.
If you have Exorcist up, I can resend you the note if you don't have it.
Yeah, I have the note open.
Okay. It has the lunge part and the swap part. Alright, we should be good to pull.
Wait, am I looking at the... I don't see lunge in here, but I see
He
swap.
says avoid front of tank. Yeah, you can put behind tank too, but I think people know.
Okay. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulling now.
Oh, my bad.
Wait, what's what do you owe me on, Savros?
My bad, yeah. That was the fun. My bad.
It's fine.
Make sure we keep up interrupts on Frida.
Bring them to orange. Bring them to orange. Or bring Stavros to orange.
We need to pull way back. Okay, so here's the first Dark Recital. Remember, run west with your partner until it runs out.
Make sure you're behind Savros so we can manage lunge better. Everybody behind. And then we'll move the side soon. Okay.
Swap. Chat.
Swapping.
When you can shot the other one, go.
Yeah, it's in 2 seconds.
Perfect.
Yes, the attendant. Okay, Dark Recital.
Oh shit.
Ready when you are.
We could just wipe. I would just wipe. We have through.
How did we die?
The biggest thing, so we had one thing not interrupted in the beginning and then a second after it. Then we had a bunch of dashes go through the raid, and then the final thing was we had just people like running all over the place with the Dark Recital, but it was beyond gone at that point. I think the lunge is kind of going all over the place, so people are trying to move to compensate, which is why the recital at the end was a little scuffed.
So someone is saying that the lunge hits behind as well as in front, right?
Yes.
He does a dash forward, and then he like turns 180 and dashes like back.
Does it go past where his initial lunge point was?
Yeah, yeah.
4, 3,
He dashes like 1 unit forward, and then like 1 unit to his initial position, and then 1 unit further back.
This thing says
Okay.
it teleports behind the current tank and then jumps forward in a line 20 yards.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah.
But I think it depends on what you're facing.
Cool. So we'll just go left and right completely then. No one behind and no one in front of the boss.
In that case, if everyone can stack on the left and right sides of Stavros, when you see evasive lunge is about to go off, just backpedal, and you shouldn't be hit by it because you should be moving laterally.
Or well, yeah, you'll be on left and right, so you should
Yeah,
you
that's
shouldn't
what
have
I
to do
mean.
too much to. What is Alt Z?
Gets rid of your UI.
Oh shoot!
Try,
Oh, that's so cool.
Try and learn something new.
Dang.
All right, we can pull.
Great. All right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What's? Wait,
We got Nicholas in the raid back here.
Trent, you're Nicholas.
Yeah, Nicholas and Free, right?
Attendant.
Yeah. Actually, wait. No, we switched it again, Trent. It's my bad.
Recital going out, move back.
We're fine, though. Trent, you got 2 or 1?
2 now.
We should swap.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad, Trent.
Okay. Moving the boss a little bit. Lunges soon. Left and right of boss.
We have attendant.
It's haunted Frida. She's coming off the other side.
Lunge coming out.
So you still need to follow Dark Recital if this is up until it runs out at the end there. B-res on Hexen or Zix when it's up.
I have it.
Going left.
I'm
Going
gonna wait
right.
till this is done.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Going down.
Back.
Okay.
Alright,
then I'm on Nikolaos. Watch that.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Four.
Two secs.
3, 2, 1.
Got an attendant coming out.
Stab coming up. Lunge coming up. Lunge coming up.
I got Frida once she's done with this check.
Perfect.
4, 3, 2,
Attendant. Nice.
1.
Link.
Lunge in 4 seconds. Left and right of the boss.
Beware.
Any heals on Techie?
Rallying cry form.
Trent, swap.
Try to move boss once you can.
Beware.
Attendant.
Recital.
Oh.
Diva Aura.
I can't get that last one.
That's alright.
Dang. Who's got 1%, right? That was pretty close.
So Trent, will we swap? But oh, my bad, Joe. Go ahead.
So
lunges were almost fantastic.
Yeah, I was gonna bring something up, but go ahead,
I
Joe.
said I was gonna say it before, but I was too focused on shit, so I didn't call it. I'll just pre-say it, I guess. So every time Dark Recital goes off, let's rotate cooldowns. Like first Dark Recital, we can use Smash Stars Rallying Cry. Second one, we can use Zombie Murder Rallying Cry, and then third, we can use Austin's Diva Aura. That should take us through. I mean, I don't know if we even reach a third one every time before we transition. And then we can figure out what to do if they're on cooldown for the next ones. Me and Hexen can also salve it while we're waiting on cooldowns.
Trent, so those were pretty good swaps that last time. I think when we swap, whoever has two or whoever's leaving. Okay, which guy is by himself? Stavros, right? He's the guy by himself.
My heart says yes. Yes, for sure.
Yeah, Stavros.
Stavros is the one by himself.
Correct. Yeah. Okay. So Stavros, whoever is on Stavros, should always taunt Niklaus first off the other tank, and the other.
Right, for sure. Yeah.
I'm just saying. Frida is kind of, you can ignore her. That's all I'm saying.
Is it? Could we try like all stacking together, like all melee and range, and then the people that get whatever the fuck it's called, the dance shit where you have to move each other. It's just those people move out of the raid, or is there some stack? It's like everybody stacked together, even on range and melee. And then you said there's points where in Starvos like dashes, right? It's just to the back and front. So if we're all just to the side of them, and then the people that get Dark Recital get out of the raid.
So yeah, that's a good idea. Let's keep Stavros on orange, and everyone is going to be stacking. Just make sure ranged, you have to also pay attention for the lunges now.
So we'll do Stavros orange, and then the other bosses on.
You mark for me. Yeah, thank you. That's all I was.
Okay, so once the dance ends, what are you and I doing for taunts? Because by then
do
we're
the
cleared.
exact same that you start with.
Okay, so I will be grabbing Niklaus and Frida.
Yeah, and I'll get
after the
Stavros
dance.
first.
Cool.
Wait, Joey, did you say do what we start with, or do the opposite of what we start with?
I'll just do the same you start with.
Okay. So
Don't make it complicated for you.
No, I know. Trent, so you're starting with two of them. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah. I just keep like
Niklaus and Frida.
Three ads
for me,
is throwing me off. Having three bosses is just throwing me off with these taunts.
Yeah, it's pretty weird.
It's strange. So
Also,
I'll get Stavros by myself on orange. Stavros is always orange. The other two.
Whoever's tanking the two, just call for interrupts if you need it. When I'm doing it, I won't need a lot.
I was gonna say, can we put something in the note, or like just all note? Can we just have like 4 or 5 people layering interrupts? Because if we just say like somebody interrupt now,
let's say this
like
group 2 is going to be the interrupters. So everyone in group 2, you should have an interrupt, and you should be laying it on
Frida.
So
if you have to make her your focus or something, or if you know.
Yeah, that's what I have. But
or
we can't.
She's a boss frame. That works too.
Yeah, we can't all press it at the same time. So
we'll just do top to bottom of raid.
So Jack, Viz, Deliluhh, Schwack, and then me.
And it should.
Sounds good.
BBM. It should yell
Well,
at you,
can we move Deliluhh and Verici out of that group, because it's not
a lot easier.
I mean, I think range. I swear, range should be the only ones doing the moves,
Yeah, you could put Dalton. You could put Dalton in the group, and
yeah, I mean,
there's a long cooldown though.
If you cycle through 5
yeah, but we have
people doing
5 people.
Right, there's 5 whole people. Yeah.
Group 2 is all set. Y'all are ranged. It should be Don, Viz, Senseless, Schwack, and you, Andy.
Okay, in that order too, because if we fuck up the interrupts, we won't get one, and that will be bad.
Just call it out when you interrupt.
All right.
Yeah.
So Dalton, go first. Just say you're interrupting, Dalton. Okay. And then...
Yeah, and
Perfect.
It should DVM should yell at you. So.
How do you see the groups?
If
It's
you
either
say
above your
O,
name or you press O and go to
yeah.
raid.
You're in our group though, so.
Yeah, it's first, then Viz, then Swag, and then Jesse.
Yeah, and if you
Yeah, I
guys
just
just
couldn't
right
see the
click on the
order.
boss, yeah, just right
It'll
click on
be
the boss, set focus.
bottom, so first interrupt is Dawn, second interrupt is Viz, third is Senseless, fourth is Schwack, and fifth is Andy.
Sounds good.
Just say your name when you interrupt, and then everybody can just remember who's before them in the group if you don't have raid frames up. Or if yours is in a different order or something.
Interrupting, just say Dalton's interrupting, Viz, you're next. You can just say that. As well. It's the same as a trank rotation.
Alright, let's do this shit.
Should be pretty free. Are we doing another ready check or we just countdown? Great. Okay. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulling.
At?
On the ad range, if you want to get a little bit closer, there's a few still in the back. Remember, we're stacking with the melee here. Okay, so if you decide will run out.
Oh, need an interrupt soon? Interrupt?
I got it.
Nice.
Lunge coming out.
2 stacks. Swapping now.
My bad,
Interrupt.
sorry, I fucked that
Interrupt.
up.
Okay, lunge actually coming out. Assistant coming.
Watch that dutiful attendant. All DPS on him. Lunges in 3 seconds. Get ready to move. Lunge.
Beautiful job on one.
Alright, look for your big boy.
Oh my gosh.
Right. Down. Forward. Left.
Oh gosh, here come the
we're
bosses.
again.
I'll taunt once I'm there, but it takes a second.
No, we're fine, bro.
Just bring stuff.
Okay, I'm gonna kick next. I'm gonna kick boss next.
Are you gonna move him now?
Alright, so Dalton, you go next, okay?
Lunge is coming out. Left to right, left to right,
Okay,
left to right,
okay.
left to right.
Senseless, you go next, okay?
Okay.
And then Schwackthar, and then I'll go again.
Got it. Another one.
Schwackthar, you got this? Okay, this guy. I got the next one. I got the next one.
Lunge,
Okay,
lunge,
but
lunge,
I
lunge,
got the
lunge,
next one.
lunge, lunge, lunge.
Try to swap.
Swapping now.
We got Smash Stars rallying cry.
Using it.
Fuck.
Lunge. My bad, late.
Alright, Senseless, mate. Get the next one. Okay.
I need heals, I need heals. Oh, thank you.
Shit. You still have your kick
Interrupt
Senseless or
soon?
no?
Interrupt.
Shit. We can't multiple people interrupt like that, cause I can get this one.
Got you
Heals,
doing.
heals, heals, heals.
Okay, you have 2 or 1.
I cleared him.
We're gonna have to wipe here. The debuff is too high.
Wait, so
What's that debuff from?
There is a
It's just
stacking debuff that only clears when you go into the second phase. It'll stack up throughout this phase and just do raid-wide damage. Only way to deal with it is just more DPS. I think we were just behind because we had a few people die.
Okay, let's instead of 5 people interrupting, let's just have 3, like me, Dalton, and Viz.
Yeah.
Because that's pretty easy. Because I think 3 we can rotate between us. It should be 24 seconds on each interrupt for ranged, so that should be enough.
Alright, this is probably going to be our last poll.
She does do back to back sometimes.
Yeah, we could still get it, I think, though. With 4 of us.
Yeah, plus the tank is gonna be interrupting as well.
Yeah.
Try not to just randomly interrupt though, because if I say I'm gonna interrupt and then you interrupt, I'm still gonna press my interrupt and then I just wasted it.
I'll